think that it's, if this works, go time. Okay, thanks Chrome help. Get out of here. I'll have to reconsider that hotkey. Sorry. All right, so before we actually get going, I would like to see if folks on stream can hear us before we get going.
I can hear you in the stream that I'm hearing.
Oh,
And I can hear me.
Okay. I was gonna say I think we need other people to talk. There you go.
Hello, chat.
Sounds good to me. I can
Fantastic.
hear. I can hear in 3 dimensions.
Amazing. Okay. Just had to be sure. Having flashbacks to the time I did like a half of a 10-minute intro to not to stream, apparently. But anyway. So, before we get started, I did want to mention that currently my other games with many of these fine folks are currently on hold, and hopefully they'll be returning in, well, let's just say at some point in the future, but we don't really know when. Until then, we're going to be going for some mini-series like this one, which are aiming to be like 5 to 8 weeks long, maybe less, maybe more, we'll see. But for the moment, it'll just be this one, and we might add another one later on Saturdays. We'll see. But with that out of the way, are we ready to get started, folks?
Ready, spaghetti?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I gotta make spaghetti.
Mm-hmm.
I've been having plenty of spaghetti lately. Possibly too much with my tomato issues.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So, the intro begins. Some time ago, the stillness of night was interrupted by a thunderous boom and a searing orange light upon the horizon. The waking of the next dawn revealed a dull metal monolith erupting from the center of the staggeringly vast forest to the north. In the weeks since, a glinting plague has spread across a scant few of the wildlife, causing them to heal from near any wound, but sprout additional limbs or other features on occasion, when doing so. Even those yet to be injured can be identified by strange glinting flecks, usually blue, dotted across their form. The druids of the forest have gone silent, their grove struck in the monolith's arrival. Days ago, word from an expedition to the monolith arrived, stating simply, "The monolith breeds the glinting plague. May the gods help us all." The note was carried by one of the expedition guards. Clasped tight in a hand, despite his flesh hardened with glinting flecks, he could not be saved. But his message will prove vital warning. You've been assigned to the difficult task of traversing the forest as the glinting plague slowly spreads across it. Each of you is an adventurer or of similar ilk from somewhere in the realm, hired or conscripted toward this endeavor. You've been granted a trio of wagons, one sporting ample supplies, another housing an old mystic who has found a way to cleanse the plague from the remains of the dead, for a boon, and the last carrying enough enchanted blackpowder to level a mountain. The wagons come with guards and drivers, but you are the main force, fit to punch through the dangers of the wilderness and enter into the monolith. You will sometimes be tasked with scouting the path ahead for the wagons, while others you will be charged to keep creatures away from them. The guard, a last line of defense should you fail, or should something slip past you. Your journey will prove deadly, but along the way, you will find pieces of your foes, twisted by the glinting plague into deadly weapons or other useful equipment. Dare you wield their remains to ease your burden, or will fear of the plague force you to cast these tainted boons aside? Now, minutes from leaving, the four of you stand in the forest edge trading post, where you had all been instructed to meet. Near the caravan, observing its members and the three wagons that comprise it. Introduce yourselves before we continue. Uh, Feel free to introduce yourselves to each other, both, the player and the character. Let's start with Dave.
All right. Bryn is a massive 12, 13 foot tall bear person, Ursavir. And he walks seemingly slowly. Everything he does seems slow and quiet and gentle in the way that a gathering storm cloud isn't yet crashing. He's huge and he's white, and there are lines of dark tattoos below his fur. They don't show up on his fur, but when the wind blows just right, you can see them. He's walking slightly ahead, mainly because he thinks that since he's taller, he can get a better vantage point to see things. And he's got a really big bladed stick with him, and he's suspiciously quiet for how large he is.
At this stage, you guys are sort of like watching the caravan collect up. You'll be climbing aboard momentarily. Why don't we have Merlin go next?
Well, Dusty, the pact maker, he's a warlock. He's a little goblin fellow. He wears robes, often with the hood down, even though his portrait has it up. But in general, everybody knows he's a warlock. He doesn't hide it. You know what I mean? Everybody knows that he has, a pact with otherworldly things. And I think it might be obvious that he is, he got earth elements to him. He's constantly surrounded by a bit of a cloud of dust, but not so much that it actually affects anything realistically, but it suits his name. And he generally tends to prefer to just be by himself. Does not like being indoors so much in a wooden structure, but fine in a stone structure. Just prefers to be around rocks, basically. But he's just a little 3'9" guy, and he has a staff, but otherwise he generally looks like he's unarmed most of the time. Besides a pretty ornate, nice-looking rod that he's constantly holding, which has to do with him being a warlock. But and the last thing, he always is accompanied by, though it's not always visible, he has a little rock sprite. Who I don't know whether people would really know his name, but for chat's sake, the rock sprite's name is Cliff. So Dusty and Cliff, the earth-friendly folk. And I think that's about it.
Fantastic. All right, Pixel.
Betty's kind of standing in the darkest possible spot. She's a Shadar Kai, really like kind of gray, almost like dead looking skin. She has an eye patch over one eye, and just kind of squinting at everything because it's just too bright, kind of everywhere, all of the time.
Story of my life.
And she's just kind of standing in the shade, kind of away from people, so that she can keep an eye on everything that's going on. kind of like cleaning her war hammer.
Yeah.
And yeah, just standoffish, but more in a like, I just need to know what's going on within my entire vantage more than these people are weird and I don't want to talk to them.
Sure. I imagine you sort of got like the warhammer and you're like polishing it up and like sort of just like looking ostensibly out of the corner of your eye, keeping an eye on everyone around you.
Yeah, she's making sure to keep whatever is providing shade to the side where she doesn't actually have a vantage point. Yeah.
Fantastic. All right. Over to Mango then.
Orixis is, what did I say? About a 10'5" tall furbolg. I gave her some nice cow-like features because I thought it was cute. But she's a very large and kind of looming figure, I'd say. She kind of hunches over a little bit, whether that's bad posture from her line of work as an archaeologist, which requires a lot of kind of hunching over little things, trying to be really delicate, or maybe she does it to be a little less intimidating to other people. Who
Sure,
could
sure.
say? But she has a pretty bulky silhouette, lots of like doodads hanging off of her outfit, wears lots of layers. There's some leather armor in there. She's got a wooden shield attached to like one of the many pockets. She would love cargo pants. She'd be about cargo pants if uh, they existed.
Mm-hmm.
But
You could always invent
she's
them.
got.
Random thought,
It's
sorry.
true. Well, why are you here today? Well, I thought I'd invent cargo pants. Actually, I just don't have enough pockets. But she's got various bandages wrapped around her. She is from the Grove, so she was probably the first one here. I'd be surprised if she wasn't. That'd be a
Mm,
first for her. She's there to be on time, not in like a control. I have to be in control. I have to be here early, but just a, you know, they told me to be here at this time. I'll be there. That's the polite thing to do.
yeah. And also not in a prophetic way, in a things have gone down and we need to deal with it.
Yeah,
Not
as it turns
linger.
out, her home is in a bit of a trash heap right now due to the
Mhm.
current events. So she's like, "Oh, we're gonna get this figured out." So
Awesome.
she's ready to rumble
Awesome, awesome.
and pretty open. She's a kind little cowgirl.
I envision like the difference between Thrym and Erixis as like, you know, like big bodybuilder and like more like a gymnast.
Yeah, I'd say next to Thrym, she almost looks lanky, which is
Hmm.
impressive
Yeah,
because in the Grove, she's one of like the bigger, bulkier characters,
for
especially with
sure.
like the silhouette she has walking around.
Yeah,
So that's very funny.
gotcha. Alrighty. So from there, sorry. You watch as the final barrel is loaded inside the hindmost wagon, one built from heavy wood and wrapped in fire retardant cloth. As the final barrel is stowed inside, four guards climb into the back of the wagon and pull it closed behind them. You see motion indicating the driver already sits in their seat, but you cannot see them from here. Instead, your eyes fall upon a turtle in an elaborate wheelchair as he wheels himself beside that wagon. The wheelchair's construction is constructed from sturdy wood and strips of iron with a complex ballista mounted to an arm of the chair, which is folded upward and pushed to the side, marking him not as a passenger, but a guard. He nods in your direction as he bolts his chair to the side of the wagon, settling in for the journey ahead. Next, you watch. Uh, oh, earlier conversation. Next, you watch an elderly human woman, the mystic, climb into a wagon that is adorned with glinting baubles, its hood colored a deep purple. She settles in to drive the wagon as she turns to you and smiles, her eyes shadowed by the hood of a similarly deep purple robe, and her jagged yellow teeth peek from beneath her lips. A single strange glint of crimson flashes from beneath the hood before she turns away. A voice calls your way, distracting you from the mystic, drawing your eyes to the final wagon. Or the first wagon, actually. As you move toward his voice, you spot his wagon. Of the three, the plainest to be certain, but well filled with supplies for your journey. In the back sits a well-built fighter of some description. A man with all too sharp of features and dull bronze skin. He taps the hilt of a rapier, almost too eager to get going. His short, tightly cut black hair catching a glint of light, as if it too has some metallic element to it. He glances up at the four of you and grunts, turning away his sharply angled ears, cutting their own silhouette against his hair, as if they were the sharpest of blades on dark, dead grass. Clearly, he has no interest in being friendly. You continue toward the voice, reaching the front of the wagon and its driver, a cheery halfling who has been calling to the four of you. Hey, friends! I'm Iodek. I will be the driver of your supply wagon, and I've been instructed to give you some information. Firstly, we've got enough supplies for all 13 of us for about 3 months. Obviously, we aren't expecting it to take that long. But you can never be too careful. Even with the dangers of that darn plague, we're expecting the journey to take a little more than a month. And only even that long because the road ends about a day after we cross the river. And of course, taking wagons through the dense forest up north will take some time too. But we got some tools for that if need be. Until we reach the river, you lot should be clear to ride in the wagons. But once we get there, and once we cross, God's willing, the bridge is still up, we'll slow down quite a bit, and the lot of you will need to scout ahead. Based on reports, everything past the river gets much worse. Plague all over the place. Starved animals, some fool bandits even trying to take advantage of the situation. From there, we're meant to continue north until we reach the monolith. We will have to consider our options carefully once we get there. If we mess this up somehow, there won't be a second wagon of enchanted blackpowder to send for months. That goes for losing it along the way, too. Lastly, I was instructed to give each of you 2 of these. He hands each of you a pair of greater healing potions.
Cute.
Write that down.
Write that down.
Thank you.
The other guards already got theirs. If you were wondering how big a deal this was, you should be able to tell between 20-something of these and a cart full of barrels filled with enchanted black powder. Right? Aside from that, I don't have much else to say. Pick your wagon, mine or the Mystic's. She said 1 or 2 of you could ride with her. Let's head out when you're ready. And that's...
I'll walk.
I'll walk. Yeah. Fair enough. You can walk beside a wagon. So I think in that context, it'd be like, which wagon are you walking by? the lead wagon, which is the supply wagon.
Yes.
What's the rear wagon exactly?
The rear wagon is the one with all the like enchanted black powder.
Dusty will ride in the first. The lead. If
You
there's
want
room.
to ride? Sorry, Dusty wants to ride in the first wagon.
Yeah, the lead wagon.
Okay.
Betty's gonna go to the Mystic Woman wagon and just stand next to it.
Sure. Arixis?
So powder wagon is first, mystic wagon is second.
No, supply wagon is first, then Mystic wagon, then the supply wagon. Sorry, then the black powder wagon, which has the 4 guards in the back of it.
Okay.
So it's already pretty heavily guarded.
I'll stay in the front then. I'll walk in the front.
Fair enough.
So my
Alrighty.
special eyes can see.
So, as a little bit of clarification, Vedi, are you going to climb into the wagon or just stand beside it and indicate to go?
She'll walk beside it.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely you guys are cleared to get in a wagon if you want, but not have to.
Then you know what? I'll just get in the wagon.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah, I'll just ride with the Mystic.
As you get in, she definitely sort of like looks over her shoulder. Or are you gonna like sit? I can't remember what they're called. Like on the bench on the front. So be like
Yeah,
her driving and
I'll
then the
sit
seat.
next to her. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think she does sort of like look up to you, and smile. The uh, the purple hood that sort of like comes down over her eyes, but as she does like sort of tilt her head up to look up at you, you do notice it seems like her eyes are like a very deep crimson, but she does smile at you and then look forward, waiting for the wagon in front to go. Arixis, you were getting in the supply wagon, right? The one in the front?
Yeah. Yes.
I heard a noise, but I didn't hear anything else.
Oh,
Sorry.
my microphone not working? Hello?
Oh, I can hear you. I don't know if it was just
Okay.
like weird timing or what. So what would
Might
you
have
say?
been. But yes, getting in the front wagon.
Cool. Would you, similar question, would you like to get in the seat in the front
Oh yeah,
with Iodec, or would you like to get in the back?
I'll be with Iodec.
Yeah, you sit next to him, and he just nods and looks at Thrym, and you see him like considering, and then he goes, I guess that makes sense. And with that, the carts begin to move. Well, wagons, there's a little bit of a difference. As we go, with the Mystic, Vedi with the Mystic, and then Arixis with Iodec. New names. I'm getting them all sorted. Just in terms of like what wagons they're in. Actually, Dusty's also in that wagon too, right?
Yeah, he's in the back.
Yeah, he's in the back. Okay. As the wagon sort of like as the caravan sort of like starts to move out, the guy in the back like shifts, so he's not like obstinately facing away from the opening in the back of the wagon, right? He shifts so his back is like sort of like opposite yours, and you guys are like facing each other. And for a long, just like a very long minute, he's just like staring at you, Dusty. And then he just sighs. But he doesn't say anything. Like after he does that, he just like looks out the back.
Who is this again?
This is the guy that that was in the back of the supply wagon. That when he saw that you guys were like looking his direction, he like just turned and looked away.
Okay, and he just stared me down.
Yeah.
Can you give me a
a
size race? You know, like what is he?
Yeah. So he's got. I think he looks like the best description of this individual is he looks like a wood elf who's kind of been like sculpted from bronze, but all of
Uh,
his like features are a little too angular.
Okay.
But he just seemed to stare at you for a minute. Like I think size you up is probably like the best way to put it, but not like literally.
Mhm. Yeah.
And just sort of like get a feel for you, and it doesn't seem like he noticed anything that was like that particularly bothersome or particularly interesting. So he just looks away, and I was like, okay, enough of that. And he doesn't really
Okay. If
seem
the
interested in talking, but you can absolutely try.
No, if at any point, I looked and our eyes locked, I would never have looked away. I would have been a statue just staring at him, but I would not have said anything. So if he still looked away and that's that, then that's you know what I mean.
It's giving the
That's
kid
where
who
we're at.
doesn't stop staring at you.
Give me an insight check.
Yeah.
I want to.
Uh,
I want to see if you can sort of like suss out what he's doing while he's staring at you.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
You have no idea. He's just giving you like a really weird look for a
Yeah.
while, and then he just stops.
Good
And
enough.
I mean that's about that.
Mhm.
Back to the question I was going to ask before I remembered that Dusty was in the back. Does Arixis want to talk to Iodek, and does Vedi want to talk to the Mystic at all? As this is gonna just sort of be a day of travel. Not required, just on offer.
I think she'd talk to him, just kind of see how he's assessed the situation at hand. If he noticed anything in particular, other than after a certain point it gets worse. Just anything of note that really stuck out to him.
Hmm. Okay. So what I was able to gather in a handful of days I've been here since they hired me for this job, uh, and I was waiting for all of you to arrive. It seems to me like, for the most part, the plagued creatures don't really attack each other most of the time. They kind of just like leave each other alone and attack not plagued creatures most of the time. Um, there, from the stories I've been hearing, there were instances where they would attack each other, but it was typically where they were in each other's way. Whereas a plagued creature just seems to attack non-plagued creatures at any opportunity. Is that something?
I think so. I'm just not sure what yet. It feels like important information. Like, almost like, you know how trees, the root systems will talk to each other? That sort of thing, relay information. It almost feels like that, but whatever the plague is.
Hmm.
In a weird, more twisted way.
I'm not entirely up on the naturey stuff, but could be.
If you ever want to be up on nature stuff, I can help you. It'll be a long trip.
And he sort of, leans back and like looks at you, and he goes, Could be worth a change of scenery at some point. I'll consider it. I mean, at the moment, I mean, like motions towards the like you guys are just like on a road going through a forest. Well, at the moment, I don't know how much of a change of scenery it would be, but you know what I mean.
It's fair.
All right, with over to Vedi, if you had anything you wanted to talk to the mystic about.
Probably just stay silent for a very long time, and then, seemingly unprompted, just go, so what is the cure? Or what is the fix?
She sort of looks over at you and goes, "Are you asking me by what method I cleanse the remains, or how to cure the plague? Because unfortunately, they are quite different things as far as I can tell."
How do you cleanse?
Mm, well, I don't want the lot of you not to need me any longer, so I'm not sure it would behoove me to tell you.
I'm not gonna cleanse.
She's a businesswoman at heart.
Yeah.
Love her.
Hmm. Still, I do like my secrets. Why don't you give me a persuasion check if you'd like to continue?
I would love to, but I'm not.
You're just like, but what if you told me? She sort of leans back, and she, you definitely get this like feeling of uh, almost, what's the term? Ain't I'll phrase it differently. As she leans back and she goes, "No, I think that's a secret best kept to myself for now, but maybe in the future." And as she sort of like exhales with that like last word, like maybe in the future, you get you almost get the sense that like to her, future might be a lot longer away than you might expect for a typical human.
Betty's gonna nod, just real seriously, and then tap the emblem on her armor that's in the shape of a raven. Just be like, it's okay. I'll know when you die.
No,
Love it.
I think she laughs. She goes, you might have to wait a very long time."
Would it be
That's
reasonable
okay.
that my bear ears could have heard that?
The "I'll know when you die."
Yeah.
What do you think?
Um, I don't. So I think you're probably like here's the wagon, and you're here toward the front, but not here. You know what I mean? You're
Yep.
not in front of the wagon. You're to the side, but near the front. Right?
Mhm.
Would you
Yeah.
wager that's the case?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Uh, hmm. Yeah, I think you probably heard at least a portion of that conversation. Yeah.
All right. Then the loudest thing you've heard from Thrym all day is he's going to laugh gutturally.
Just like this giant bear laughing ahead of you guys, or to the side of Erixus and them. Uh, just like from your perspective, totally unprompted. He just starts laughing, and you're just like, and the mystic just sort of like leans to look more in his direction. He seems to be having a good time. I don't, unless there's any specific individual like today, like it is the first day, right? So it does make sense that you wouldn't necessarily just like approach everyone and ask them a bunch of questions. But if there's nothing else for the first day, I think it just comes to a close very uneventfully. You just traveled for hours down a road, along a road. Yeah. Um, so I think you guys sort of come to like the edge of this road as the sun starts going down, or once it gets to the point where you guys rest for the evening, and you sort of circle up the wagons for the night.
I'm gonna make a
Very,
campfire.
yeah, campfire. Very uneventful day, but probably for the best. Um, yeah. So now that you guys have sort of like started to unload from the wagons, just yourselves and like whatever rations you have for the evening, um, you guys do have the ability to just like positionally speaking to talk to the turtle in the wheelchair with the like mounted ballista, or the grumpy guy, you know, and anyone else who wanted to like go talk to the mystic could, and anyone else who wanted to go talk um, to figure out who the driver in the final wagon is, or who wanted to go talk to Iodec again, because not all of you had that opportunity during travel. Uh, but if nobody wants to talk, that's fine too.
I figure Thrim will find a tree to lean against so he can sit down and relax. Uh, or, if there's no trees in the wagon. But,
Oh yeah, there's definitely trees nearby. No problem.
okay. But I'm going to ask, so with these plagued, what do they smell like?
I didn't catch who you were
Do you,
asking.
oh, the guy that cleanses them.
Oh, the mystic. Yeah, the old
Yeah.
human woman. Hence what I said earlier. Oh, this is we do have one human. Uh,
Mhm.
hmm, what do they smell like? Hmm. Remind me, what is the weapon you have on hand?
It's a glaive.
Nice.
Just a regular non-magical big
Glaive.
long
Okay.
stick with a blade at the end.
So I think I think she would, rather than try to use your equipment as an example, she sort of like ruffles around at her side and pulls out this like small ornate, like the handle's ornate, but like this like relatively small dagger, and she like unsheaths it, um, and she takes like a nail. You see that like her nail, like the end of her finger, like where it sort of starts to like faintly glow, and she like drags it across the blade, and a bunch of the like little metal particles on the side of the blade, and she raises it towards your like nose, but you're much taller than her, so she doesn't get very far. uh, this, but a little sweeter. And if you want to, you can sort of like inhale and smell, right?
Yeah, I'll lean over and give it a sniff.
Yeah. So
So,
it's like the smell of really hot metal, um and then, as she said, but like a little sweeter.
mm,
Perhaps that
why, thank you.
helps.
That's what humans smell like?
No, the plagued.
Oh, that's what the plague smells like. Gotcha.
Oh, so humans. Oh, got it.
It is a good start.
Hmm. um yeah, since you're there talking to her, when you had Thrim, when you had walked up to her, the mystic was like just watching Arixis across like a distant way, And then you had this conversation with you, and when she seems to like feel like the conversation's over. You know, she sheaths the dagger and puts it away, and then goes back to watching Erixis.
Who's currently setting up her two-person tent.
I think you like sort of as you're like wrapping up, setting up your tent. You like you do the like you finish setting it up, and then you're like, and you look over and you like lock eyes with her, so
Mm-hmm.
to speak. Like it from a distance, it's like really hard to get a glimpse of her eyes. They're like very shadowed by the hood, but you can pretty well assume she's looking right at you, Erixis.
Uh-huh. Feels like someone's creeping on her. I think once there's no one else there talking to her, she'll go over.
Yeah, that's actually fair. Where do you go after that conversation, Thrym? Do you sort of stay there, or like linger nearby, or go back to the tree you were leaning on?
I'll go back to the tree.
Oh, okay. So there's no longer this like looming bear next to this old lady in like a purple robe that's just sort of like chilling by a not like close to a campfire, just like far enough that like the campfire like dances and like makes like weird shadows happen on her face and stuff. But you were saying.
Yeah, once she sees Thrym leave, and she's still sitting there, and once again just staring at her, she's gonna make her way over and sit down next to her, just kind of make herself a little smaller and more on her level.
She's probably relatively average, like oh, I'm bad at this. Uh, I'm fairly tall. Most of my family's fairly tall. Relatively average
5'5".
human height, like 5'8". I don't know, 5'7", something like that.
There are people.
So not like Dusty shin high, but
Mhm.
sorry.
I like to think that like her neck's a little longer, which
Hmm.
adds to like the hunched look that she kind of has.
Sure, yeah,
So
yeah.
she's just really kind of trying to lean down and like be a little more on level with her. But she'll
Yeah,
sit close, but not like directly like buddy up.
I will say, much like Vedi, as you're closer, and like I would say within like 5-10 feet of her.
Hmm.
Once you get within that like distance, you can't directly see her eyes, but you can clearly tell her eyes are like this like very crimson red color. And she sort of like follows you as you sit down, close but not next to. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
a polite, sociable distance.
As the like flames sort of dance, and they like make the shadows do all their weird stuff. Occasionally, it like fully lights up her eyes, revealing the vibrant crimson fully. Um, but like now that you're close enough, she she sort of like uh, starts to talk to you, but it's like very much a whisper,
Hmm.
as if she wants you to hear, but not anyone else.
Yeah, I think once she hears that she's talking more quietly, she'll kind of lean in a little bit more. Just like
Fair enough.
disguise it as like getting cozy, not necessarily like haha, whisper, whisper, gossip.
Sure, sure. You, druid. Some secrets are best kept to ourselves, no? While others ought to be shared at the earliest opportunity. I will leave you to decide which yours is, but do not think that I do not see you. She leans back and she seems like very satisfied having relayed this message to you.
Uh-huh. Uh, she'll think on it,
Sure.
say to her, What would you do?
What would I do? Wait a time, but not long. A week, maybe 2 at most. Then maybe share.
Just nods.
So tell me, you are from this forest or came later?
From the Grove, born, raised. My family's been here for a couple of generations now.
And the grove itself, presuming we stumble upon it and maybe we can find survivors that we can help. Would you want to?
Find the Grove? I would. I think my first priority is figuring out how, or well, stopping the plague, seeing if it's possible to reverse what's been happening, a cure, a treatment.
Oh, fortunately, I don't think my method would do well on living things. Things would end quite badly.
Just little hearty, morbid chuckle.
Well, with you from this region, as we're heading northward, is there any particular edibles that we should be looking for? Just variety to spice up our rations?
And she'll take a quick look around. I don't know, do some druid alignment with the stars and space. There's something there, I'm sure. And
Sure.
she'll say, based on where we're at, there's a certain type of mushroom that grows around here. It's a little more meaty than the rest. It cooks well, but also dries well. Highly recommend it. It's not the tastiest, but it kind of absorbs the flavors of everything around it, so it pairs well with just about anything.
Serves well as a vessel for other foods, yes?
Exactly.
You
I will say
definitely
once it's dried, it's got a good umami.
it seems like um what is your you know what, just give me an insight check.
All right, we rolled above a 10. Let's go.
Yeah, I was just gonna effectively
Oh,
just do like a
okay.
passive insight thing, which would have been
Okay.
14. So yeah, but anyway, she does seem kind and personable to a degree, but it also
Mm-hmm.
very much seems like she wants something more. And like, especially when she was asking about the Grove, it seemed like a prying question,
Mm.
as if she was like, maybe we could find something useful at the Grove. That she was sort of like, what's the word, like cloaking in the idea
Mm-hmm.
of helping people. But also not like in such a degree that like we wouldn't help people we found. Just that wouldn't be why she would want to go, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
But in any case, I think at this stage you guys have all the other guards sort of like sitting around this like relatively large fire and like cooking their own individual like bits of ration and other foods or what have you, rather than doing like a like a big stew or whatever. Um, uh, and one of the oh, actually, we haven't had this character introduced yet, so we'll have this guy say it. um, the There's like a very like like a dusty, grizzled dwarf in what looks almost uh, like this very 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 heavy duty leather. Who's the driver for the other wagon? Who sort of like called out to all of you and the other guards. So this is why that's happening. Flashback. And he's just like, whatever perishables you've got on your person, you should probably consume them tonight before we start dipping into the rations. And this is Yalik, he's both the driver of that like heavy duty wagon, and he's also like he's the one in charge of the barrels of magical explosives. But yeah.
Bomb squad.
Oh, yeah, more or less. But I think unless there's anyone wants to talk to, they're all sort of just like eating their food and then wrapping up for the night. Shall we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of want to establish that Dusty was actively eavesdropping on everything, but trying to stealth. And so if it matters, he'll roll anything you need him to. But generally speaking, he was trying not to be perceived, as he always is trying to not be perceived.
Okay.
Dusty and I are besties.
Yeah.
Why don't you give me two separate, because only like 2 conversations really happened of note, 2 separate stealth checks?
There's one.
So you were definitely there for the Thrym conversation and what they smell like.
And I don't. Well, for the second one, I was going to say, I don't know. Cliff, who can be invisible, and as long as he's within 100 feet of me, I'm telepathically communicating with him. So he would have been also helping at some point.
Sure,
You know
and
what I
I
mean?
suppose in we can call that you were like in the wagon chilling, and you were like seeing and hearing and whatnot through Cliff during the exchange with Orixis and the Mystic.
Well, in my mind, I had Cliff with Thrym while Dusty was doing something else, but that's as far as I got it. And I'm not trying to drag this out, but
sure. I mean, you could technically just use Cliff for both if you were elsewhere, right? That I believe. Let me just check a thing.
While you're checking that, just generally speaking, y'all are gonna see Cliff first most of the time, probably because Dusty doesn't want to be perceived. So when he's got eyes through someone else, basically, you're probably gonna see Cliff first. Although Cliff can be invisible. They're both small. You may never know we're here.
Yeah, no, I'm totally fine with saying that you had Cliff watching both conversations. It does like sort of change things a little bit about like rolling stealth and for that first one, 22 would like sort of in a way be more than enough. But if you're talking about using an invisible creature and having that creature hide,
right. At least part of the time, you know what I mean? If two things are happening simultaneously, you know what I mean, then I'll have Cliff eavesdropping there and I'll be over here. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
otherwise
it's 2 separate instances. It would have to be, right? Because they're two separate conversations with the same person, so
Right.
So like the one happens and then like 10 minutes later the other happened, and like would Cliff have still been there, or would have Cliff gone back, or like what's the scenario there?
Yeah, if things aren't happening simultaneously, I think in general Cliff would be the one that would be actually conveying what's being said, so that Dusty's literally outside of, eye shot.
Okay, that's not a problem. I won't even have you roll then.
Okay.
Neither Thrym nor Orixis, is aware of your presence as you sort of eavesdropped on these conversations.
It's a weird like aspect to my character. It's like just nobody pay attention to me while I'm paying attention to everything else. I don't know how to
Uh,
necessarily, kind of role play it or whatever.
but can you have Cliff give me a perception check?
Yes. Is that
Yeah, that looks like it worked.
okay?
I think because she's not that subtle about it, I think there's definitely this moment where the mystic's eyes sort of like shift over to Cliff,
Hmm.
the invisible Cliff, to be clear,
Right.
and then just go back to looking at the fire.
Gotcha.
Um,
Dusty's paranoid enough to notice that actually and consider that she
sure,
probably saw. He'll lean on that or lean that way. But I
sure,
gotcha.
sure. But after this mostly uneventful day, everyone lays down for the evening. Can I have a Constitution save from Arixis, please?
Heck yeah. Check this out. Hey!
Hey.
Today's my day.
Nice.
All right, and
Didn't get food poisoning.
uh, no food poisoning. uh, that is it for that day. You guys wake up the next morning and all climb into the wagon. Da, 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 da. I have the wrong document open. Hold on. I think it's a similarly uneventful day, except there's a portion where uh, the following day is similarly uneventful, but there's like a portion where um, uh, names. Come on, I'll remember. We'll get there. Where Thrym is like basically asked to move to help move a bunch of like wagon parts from one wagon to the other, just like spare parts. And it's largely like, hey, can you help us so we can get this done quickly? And that's like the only thing of note that happens. It just seems like the Mystic had a handful of extra spare parts that needed to be put in that explosive wagon, the bomb mobile.
Also, while we're traveling, she's probably going to stay in the very front,
Hmm.
whether it's she's sitting on the wagon or walking besides the wagon. But she'll let Iodek know if she sees the path to the grove. And kind of I've lost the words I'm looking for. And recommend stopping by there, since it was affected and it could be useful.
Hmm. Can you repeat like that first sentence?
Yeah, so she's gonna be in the front, and if she starts to see like familiar territory that hints that the grove is either nearby, or if they take the path to the left, that will lead them to the grove, she'll let Iodek know.
Sure, sure. Um,
She'll let him know ahead of time before they're even traveling, like, hey, if I see the path to my grove, I'll let you know. It could be worthwhile to stop by.
oh, absolutely. I will just mention it's totally fine that you mentioned that. Makes sense. In terms
Hmm.
of memory for all of us, that's probably not going to be until later.
Oh yeah, figured
But yeah,
we're miles
definitely
away.
a good thing to remember.
Yeah, figured I'll say it now because otherwise I will forget.
Yeah, that's like on the other side of the river, but that's fine. Good to note. Other than that, fairly uneventful day. It's very clear that like this like path that you're on was like relatively well traveled, so to speak. Not like a main trade route, but like it was fairly well traveled, and uh, the plague hasn't really like reached here yet, so you don't like have much in the way of dangers at the moment. Thusly, everyone goes to bed, right? Like you guys set up camp and go to sleep for the evening. But absolutely, I just want to throw this out there. If there's anything any of you guys would like want to do in a day, totally just mention it, okay?
Will do.
Anytime we stop, Betty's going to get out of the Mystic's wagon and do like a full perimeter check. Like for any reason we stop. Just being like hyper vigilant.
Sure, sure. That sounds good. But I think we'll just have this second uneventful day come to a close, which will be another Constitution save from Erixis.
Hmm.
11.
I'd have to check the note. It's possible that's okay. I don't remember. Scrolling. That is a success.
Heck yeah. No more food poisoning for me.
Banish that food poisoning. Alrighty. So, day 3 comes around. You guys have traveled, a decent distance, right? But it is wagons on a road. The speed isn't the greatest. I think. Are you guys going to those of you who are in a given wagon keep going to the same wagon? That's fine. I just want to double check.
Erixis will. Whether she's sitting or not is up to if anyone else would like to sit in the wagon, but she's fine walking or sitting.
At some point, Dusty would have inspected the Mystics wagon, specifically while nobody was looking.
Sure.
And if it actually appears that he might be able to ride there in solitude or hidden, or not necessarily out and out hiding, but more privacy than the first wagon, then he might switch up.
Yeah, in fact, I think there's going to be a prompt for that, like right now, which is the next thing that's going to happen. That'll like prompt you to be like, "Oh, I don't want to be here anymore." As this swordsman with like the dull bronze skin, he sort of like he just sighs. You guys have been like sharing a wagon. This is now like halfway through this like the earlier in the second day, like right after lunch or whatever, right? Like he just sighs and he crosses his legs and puts his sword like down across his lap, and he you see now that he's like sort of in a different position as he's sitting across from you, he does also have like a whip on his hip. He's just like gripping his sword like this, and he looks at you. And he goes, "Is this a face? A fake?" And he like sort of like indicates like your whole vibe of being like dusty and earthy.
So he's asking me if my face is fake, like if I'm
if you're putting up a front and pretending
right.
to be connected to the element of earth, would be the like plainest way to say it. He's asking, are you pretending?
Oh, he's a gatekeeper.
Oh, he's about to get rocked to the face.
I don't know how to respond. I mean, frankly, I think I would just say somewhat monotonely yes. Just give a clear affirmative, like unfazed, almost not interested in the conversation. But I answer and I say yes.
So I have seen many a pact keeper in my time. Most are secretive. They hide. Are you hiding the truth of your pact by pretending it is with some earthly thing?
No, not at all. I'm entirely open about the fact that I guess I didn't mention it honestly when the session started, but and back into character that my patron is Siltessa, an ancient Dao Jin who is my master, and I will continue to serve her until I can pay off the contract I have with her
Hmm.
and potentially gain my freedom.
I don't tend to trust those who deal with otherworldly beings in such a manner, but if you speak truth, I can abide, tolerate, accept even. But if this is a face, a front, to cover up some more demonic pact,
Hmm.
something of a fiendish nature, that I cannot abide. You understand me?
I just nod. And out of context, is this like at the end of the evening, like we're about to go on a long rest?
No, so like this is the next day.
This is the
Because
next day.
like
Gotcha.
yeah,
Oh,
this is
okay.
Setting the tone for him.
shortly
For
after
the day.
the shortly after lunch, more or less. Um, and he's just like, we cannot allow such fiendish dealings. Such evils could destroy us all. You, if we assume the truthfulness, don't sound quite so evil. We'll see. He sort of like eases up and he goes, I appreciate your honesty. I just hope it is just that, honesty.
I would say something witty that I'm not about to say because I don't know what to say, but I would say something witty like to the effect of, you know, the earth doesn't care about good or evil.
Uh,
It just ages and, outlives everything.
I think he would just nod. Yeah. But he does, like, the tension that he's sort of like had the last couple days sort of eases slightly, but he's still very clearly suspicious and wary.
Hmm.
But he's not like, like a tightly wound band about to snap anymore.
Right. That's cool.
Um, but I think like as you guys are sort of like having this conversation, um, you guys hear. Sorry, I'm trying to remember. Rixus is in this is on the front wagon.
Yes.
So Arixis, you're up there with the driver, and then on this side, the left side, is Thrim. From the right side, there's like this large like mass that you sort of see out of the corner of your eye, Erixis, and then there's like this big slam against the side of the wagon. And you sort of like it like rocks the wagon to the degree where it like snaps the front wheel, and you sort of like lean over and you see like this giant boar that has like fully slammed into the side of the wagon and is now like scrambling backward and like locks eyes with you, Erixis,
Oh,
just because of like positioning. Um,
oh dear.
and then
That's just what she was doing in the meantime.
I
Whether Iodec would like to learn about that or not is up to
I got
not
really
him.
concerned because the map didn't load, but okay, it looks like we're good. Give me just a second, I'll pull you guys over. Oh no, I forgot to put your tokens on this map. 2 seconds. Now, as indicated, you guys will be the ones dealing with this problem. Well, everyone else ensures there are no other problems that occur. So I'm just going to sort of put you guys roughly where you would be. And we're here. So as you're sort of like, and we can go ahead and have everyone roll initiative. You probably stepped one more step back.
Oh, Cliff might need a token.
Sure. As you're sort of like looking at this giant boar, Erixis, you see that like these like strange shadows sort of like stream off of this creature. Veti, you were like looking right at it. This is a giant boar that has been like in some manner touched by the Shadowfell. You just like immediately realize that, Veti. Erixis, it just looks like something touched by like some sort of shadowy magic. Let's have everybody roll initiative. 1, 2, 3. Who's missing? Dusty. Cool. All right, and the combat music begins. No.
It's like Pokemon battle.
I actually think the Find Familiar rolls its own initiative, unlike, you know what I mean? I don't know. I'm trying to find that answer. Otherwise, it just goes
I'm
immediately after
almost
me.
positive it has its own initiative, but yeah. Oops.
Acts independently. Yeah, it rolls its own initiative, so.
Alrighty, well, I figure out where that is. Erixis is first, and this giant boar is posturing to strike again. It seems to have determined that this wagon you're all in is, some of you are in, is its foe for some reason.
Okay, I'm going to start with.
Use that for the time being. That was directed at Merlin.
No, not that one. I guess we'll start. I gotta remember druid spells. I'm gonna cast Entangle
Nice.
on Piggy.
I rolled 11 on the initiative for Cliff,
Cliff.
but he's not in the turn tracker.
Oh, weird. Weird.
The token wasn't out before I did it.
Roll it again. I think you can change it. All right. So entangle is in this area. Yes.
Yes.
Or would it be more centered?
I would definitely place it so that it's not touching any of us. Yeah, right there's fine.
Cool.
Or-
I believe entangle is at strength save. Well, he's not bad at those.
Dang it. That was
And
what
it
I was
pulls
afraid of.
free of the tangle.
Now I've just made a mess.
You can shout the situation to those who might not be able to see if you like.
Oh, yeah. She's already standing, which is probably, you can see her just towering over whatever carriage she's in. And she will alert the others to the situation.
Erixis, uh, uh, the cow lady, stands up and just shouts, "Big pig!"
Angry boar.
Alrighty. Dusty, you
All right.
definitely like see this individual across from you.
Hmm.
I totally forgot. He would have introduced himself as Lyor Grace Nettle at the end of that conversation. He's definitely like gripping his rapier, like ready to fight, but is like staying to the plan. So he's not jumping out immediately, and he's like letting you do that.
Um, can I, for instance, I'm just going to move Cliff for a second and move me over there because I mean, I think that generally they're in the same kind of space. But I'm kind of hoping that with Dusty, I can just, I'll get out of the wagon if I have to, but I'll just shoot at it from wherever I'm at. So could I like poke my head out the back of the wagon and I'll just Eldritch blast
Sure, go for it.
this boar.
You just sort of
What a
lean back
boar.
and just pew pew.
Yeah. Pew. 26 to hit.
Yeah, that'll definitely hit.
That's actually the damage will be +3, because of the genie's wrath, which is +3 bludgeoning per attack once per turn. So I'll go ahead and make that +3 to that.
Okay,
I could put that in chat if you need me to.
it's all good.
And then I'll shoot again. My second Eldritch Blast. Ooh, looks like something distracted me. I rolled an 11.
Yeah,
He
just
was
like
perceived.
like to the side. Just goes off into like the sky. So do you have a set idea of what your Eldritch Blast looks like? Because if not, I have an idea.
I mean, initially I was really just thinking, like void black, you know what I mean? Just the blackest black with like, I mean, basically traditional black with like a tinge of maybe like dark purple around the edges. What's your idea?
Fair enough. I was thinking like just like a sandblaster.
You know what would be cool if it was, basically black at the center with surrounded by sand.
There you
So
go.
it's like basically, compromise or whatever.
That's what it will be.
Amalgamation.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Uh,
And then I guess, I mean, he's gonna do that. I don't know that he has to move. He'll crouch down or whatever. He'll pull back and basically try to be out of sight.
sure.
Stay in the wagon, essentially.
I think,
And no bonus attack.
no, okay.
I mean, I'm not using a bonus attack. And I think I rolled an 11 on Dusty's. I don't know if he would go next. The token wasn't out, when I first rolled it.
Oh, that's why I said I thought you could roll and change it, but I'll do it.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure that was directed at me 100%.
Cliff, it is.
He's actually pretty much playing it safe. I don't usually send him into combat too much, and there's lots of big guys around, so he's gonna go invisible and get up on top, fly out, and be up on top of the wagon and just be eyes, so I can see what's happening without actually looking.
Hmm.
And that's his turn. Besides hiding, you know what I mean? He went invisible, action to go invisible, then I guess that's it.
For sure.
Bonus
All
action
right. It is its turn. Even though it is not restrained, is this still rough terrain? I don't remember. Difficult
Yeah.
terrain. Yeah.
It's difficult terrain.
Yeah, no, it's hey, Dusty,
Yeah, I could have pushed it back 10 feet, and I would have. Would have. But I don't know what you were going to ask.
Okay.
It's been a turn. I didn't say it, so if it didn't happen,
Yeah,
that makes
no,
sense.
I don't. I think you missed it
Yeah,
this time.
absolutely.
Anyways, oh, the dogs out back are going off. That's a change.
Oh, were you about to ask me
No,
something else?
I was about to say. Well, you did damage to it. You did a not insignificant amount of damage to it, and it is so it is going to charge your way, but its movement
Oh,
speed is halved.
oh, wow, that's cool.
So it's oh, but it still makes it, and it slams. It's aiming for you, but it's like hitting the side of the wagon.
Mhm.
So because it is attacking you, that is going to be you have, I would say, like three-quarters cover technically, right?
Okay,
Because like
yeah.
you're hiding in the wagon.
Hmm.
So what is your AC normally?
17.
So was that five more for three-quarters cover?
I don't know.
I must check. Five. So you effectively have 22 AC. So it charges forward and is like slamming its tusk and like tearing it through the side of this wagon, this covered wagon. Okay, first total miss. Like tears like a tiny bit out of the wagon's hood, I believe is what they're called. Uh, yeah,
Nice design in the side. Makes it look prettier.
and then swings back the other way for a second attack. Oh, okay. So it's at least gonna graze you. Let's see what happens. That's real bad as this like tusk like bores into like your side. That is 12 slashing and 2 necrotic damage. But that is its turn.
I don't think I have any resistances to any of that, so that's just 14, right?
Yeah, that's just 14.
I will use a reaction. I think I'm just gonna Hellish Rebuke it. I think I'll go ahead and upcast it to 3, so this is going to be a 4d10 DC 17 save.
Dex?
Yep.
Yes. Nice.
Is it 23?
Yeah. It's a giant sturdy boar, but that's damage. Good damage. All right. With that, we are over to Thrym.
All right. I'll bonus action to rage. And one,
Dangy now.
and then leap this way.
Mhm.
And I'm going to recklessly attack the boar. Ciao.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. Wait a minute.
Sweet.
Did that roll properly?
Did it?
Oh yeah, I just rolled a 1 on my damage. That's 17.
Mhm.
Nice.
And
I
then
mean,
next
definitely damage.
attack.
Oh, hold on just a second.
Sure.
You know what? Yeah, go ahead and do your other attack.
And that is 12 more. And that is my turn. Nice and simple. All right.
Alrighty.
So
So
you rage, then
as
leap between the wagons and chop at the boar.
I kind of picture you just like full on like You probably don't do this, but like running, sprint, jump over the wagon. uh, but I will say, as you like lash into this thing, where are you? Yeah, you're right next to it. As you slash into this thing, a number of the shadows that are like emanating from it lash out toward you. Can I have get? Can I get you to make 2 Constitution saves as these
Ooh.
shadows like bash into you? A failure and a success. You take 2 necrotic damage. No biggie.
Alrighty.
All right, Vetty, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna jump out of this wagon, and these squares are 5 feet, right?
Mm-hmm. Correct.
I'm gonna go around behind this bear and try to like corner this pig.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna smash him. No, I don't press that. I have no idea how to actually roll an attack.
Well, I think you just click on the Warhammer, right? Let me see if, or make sure that's correct.
If you drag it, if you load up Warhammer from the compendium and then drag it,
Oh,
it'll
that's
automatically set up.
Oh, that's unfortunate. So it looks like you've unintentionally input all of your attacks as global damage modifiers, so you actually
Okay.
don't have a Warhammer in there.
That's fine.
We'll
I hit him with my fist.
make it work. Yeah, so I think we can really quick add this. Sorry if I take over a little bit. 1 or 2-handed do you want to do it with? I don't know if you have a shield.
I have a shield, so I'm gonna do one-handed.
Okay. So this should be right. Oh, wait. That's right. Yes. Go for it. And we'll continue to modify it. 9 is unfortunately a miss.
That's okay. I'm gonna bonus action do it again.
Get him. Oh,
No, I'm not. Not gonna do
unfortunate.
anything.
Getting them out of the way.
Well, next time, right?
Yeah. The very least, I'm gonna cut off this way of moving. But that's my turn.
I think there's this like moment where Lior, like sitting next to Dusty, he sort of looks at you and he goes, "It's already to the wagon." And he's leaping out as he says that. So he's gonna roll initiative.
I'm just gonna yell back at him. That's not my wagon.
Come on. Okay. This is gonna work. There he is.
Dusty's battle cry is, "I'm not supposed to be seen."
Don't look at me.
I'm teeny tiny.
I doubt he's gonna get crazy here. Oh, wait. Hold on. I don't think I registered when I came up with this encounter how close the boar had to be for this to occur, meaning both the other guards will join the fight now. Because they're supposed to be your backup or help if something gets to the wagons.
Or die trying.
Right? So just take a second. Oh, you guys are going to learn this guy's name. even though nobody went and talked to him.
Who are you?
We're gonna learn it
I'm here.
against our will, whether we like it or not.
And
Ooh.
they're probably lower on
What?
there. Erixis is first.
I'm a wolf.
What is that initiative? What?
That's a sad. That sound really doesn't want to do this.
I get it. Me and the turtle have bonded immediately.
Oh man, like I've never seen that. That's crazy.
But I am a wolf now. I have wild shape. A woo.
Oh, woo.
Nice.
Okay.
The fur color of the wolf and the way the eyes are is the same color as her hair, skin tone, and she's got like that patch of light skin around her eye.
Cool, cool.
One red brown, one black eye. Leaves in the fur. And I'm gonna take a bunch. Oh wait, can I just drag this to get the token?
Quite possibly.
I'm a wolf. Go. Oh. I'm gonna tuck her over there. Was I right here? I think I was right here.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, yeah.
I am going to attack at advantage because I have pack tactics. Sign me up. Let's go. I'm taking
Hell
a bite out of this bad boy. Can I roll with advantage? Yes, I can.
yeah.
Oh yeah, let's go.
Just leaping down and chomping hard.
Packtastic.
Ooh.
Yum 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 yum.
What's the save?
It's a DC 11. It's a strength saving throw. So you know.
I didn't say this. I believe your Warhammer is in there and fixed now, Pixel. I put the last missing thing in. Where's the boar? I've lost the boar. He's so big and I lost him.
Oh no.
Okay, strength save. Okay. He makes it, but you did take a chomp out of him.
Oh yeah, I took a hearty chomp.
I think,
And
here.
that's it for me. Oh, I'm a dog. I'm an
Oh.
undomesticated animal.
Okay, so that's it for you. So it is his turn. Thus, he is going to. Excuse me, double checking a thing. Every 20 feet. Okay. So, with absurd alacrity, this guy zips around to here, drawing his rapier as he moves, and stabbing at the boar. Twice. Nope. I did that thing where you say a word, so you click on it, and I clicked on the boar and said him. So 1 and 2. Alright.
Oh, 1, 2.
Oh, the wolf, we're gonna skip it and just assume you succeeded, but like more lashes of shadows erupt towards you.
Wow.
Holy butts.
Those are some holy butts, and I cannot lie.
What is happening? Oh, I didn't roll the crit. I rolled the non-crit twice. There we go. That's crazy damage. I swear I'm a side character. 23. Okay. And he's going to need to make a con save. Alright, he succeeds. Dusty. Your side hurts. What are you doing?
I'm gonna bonus action disengage, and I'm gonna move. I'm gonna hop out of the wagon, and basically I'm gonna come around here and around here and over here, and I think I'll just go like right there. I feel like I'm under a tree, not in a tree. And then I'm gonna shoot at this boar.
Blast him.
Sandblast him. 15.
Hit.
5 plus 3, that's 8. 5 force 3 bludgeoning.
Okay, okay.
And the second shot, 25 to hit.
Yep.
That's 6 damage.
Okay. This thing's hurting. Still standing.
As far as pushing it back at all, I was gonna do that, but I felt like now that he's surrounded, I'm not going to, so I guess I don't do that this turn.
I think you would just hit the wagon, which would probably be an issue.
Yeah. I mean, I initially was gonna maybe do it while I was in the wagon and push him back into the vines, but this is what just happened. So that's action bonus movement. That's Dusty.
Sure.
Cliff is going to fly up, pretty much, maybe just stay right where he is, but fly up, I don't know, 40 feet, maybe 50 feet. Whatever the range, let's see what the range is here. Okay, well, he'll stay within 15 feet of the boar when he does his he's gonna use his dust ball sling.
Yeah.
Packed enhanced to hit. Does a 14 hit?
Yeah.
So that's the DC 17 con save. Does 3 damage, by the way. But on a fail con save. So he's blinded until the end of its next turn.
Yeah, this little sprite just flutters invisibly, flutters up, and then appears and flings a ball of dust into this thing's eye.
Mm-hmm.
And it is now blinded until the end of its next turn, which is advantage on attack rolls against it, and it is disadvantage on its attack rolls.
And Cliff finishes by flying up another like 20 feet. You know what I mean? Like it's up there around 40 feet up, hopefully out of distance.
Sure.
And then that's Cliff's turn.
Okay. The boar is going to use its action to expel a large number of shadows, forcing all of you guys. This is a circle. Checking. Yeah, this. Cliff's in the sky. But, so, Arixis the wolf, Veti, and Thrym need to give me a constitution save.
Oh, that should not be advantage, so 2. I'm assuming I'm using wolf stats.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, that's what I did.
Fail. Succeed. Veti, you are A-okay. But Thrym and the wolf are taking... Veti, you take half damage. But Thrym... Hello? What did my voice just do? Thrym and the wolf are taking 11 damage, so Veti takes 5.
I'm no longer a wolf.
It's just like
Goodbye,
the wolf you just like dissolves and you pull back and you are a cow again. Tall cow lady.
Smaller wolves are actually freaking gigantic, but now I'm tall.
Yeah, running like 5 to 7 feet long or something like that. Anyway, Thrym.
All right. I'm going to drop my halberd and swing my maul down, grab it off my back, recklessly, as I am wont to do.
Hit. Well, what's
just need
your
to
damage?
I just need to double check something here
I
real
didn't mean to
quick.
click that. I'm so sorry.
All right.
Wait, why does it say for description only? I don't feel like I've ever seen that.
That's better.
Hunted, digging
27.
dog. Oh, right. Thrym, like, throws down the glaive, the halberd. I picture it, like, sticking in the ground, like, standing straight up, and then pulls the maul off his back and slams it down on the boar, killing it in one final blow.
Oops. Didn't mean to click that again. Um,
Butchered
All right.
and tenderized, all in
Yeah.
6 seconds.
Then I'm gonna just kick it back into the
Off the road, basically.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, you're like a thunk, and from behind you guys, you see Nelda, well, you see the turtle, who's now got the like ballista bolts like cocked back and is like, oh, too slow. Good job.
He's not beating the allegations.
Jeez.
Well,
Oh. It took me a little too long. He's like, good job. And that's that. You guys sort of clear that the boar off to the side, and Iodek unfortunately has to hop out, and you guys can aid him if you'd like. He's got to fix the broken wheel on the wagon. Good thing they just put those parts in. Those were extra parts because it's a long journey. But yeah. Do you guys want to help him? Or you want to chill for a while?
Oh,
I'll
yeah, let's just...
lift so that they can get the wheel on better.
Yeah. For sure. Yeah. And Iodek will repair the broken wheel with y'all's help. And that will be that for this little event.
Oh,
Okay. What's up?
not that it would surprise me if it were to be the case, but was that boar plaguey? Did it smell plaguey?
Oh, no. That was so actually there was a little extra information I forgot to give Arixis. So while you don't necessarily know that boar is like specifically like touched by the Shadowfell, you do know that like shadowy creatures like that come from the deep forest and can be very dangerous. This one clearly was pushed out of the deep forest and probably across the river, probably by the plague.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So in that case, I'm gonna haul it up onto my shoulders, and we're eating well tonight.
I would like to direct you to put it into the place where this guy was sitting.
Sure. Let's do it.
Which guy?
I don't know his name.
Just are you just like
Sure.
stick it in Lyor's like seat?
Yep.
Okay.
I'll make eye contact.
He's like he side eyes you, and you can see that he's like going. There's like a moment where he's like gonna say something to you, but he does catch sight of like your holy symbol, and he just like sighs, like defeated, right?
Arixis is
and-
just going to ask if,
Nice one.
What's up?
if that's safe to eat. Does we got anything needs to happen to, I don't know, purify it maybe? That wasn't really her domain when dealing with creatures like that from the deep wood.
Like hopping down off of the wagon, since you guys are stopped and like we're stopped anyways. The mystic like steps up to it. Mm. Can you names? Veti. Mm, purify food. That should work here.
So I don't have that spell prepared.
Hmm.
You got
Oh,
any
no.
holy water?
I think
I feel like clerics start with holy water.
just like wash it with holy water. Well, there's an alternative. I think she like reaches out and like touches the like boar, and you see like all these like shadowy strands, like very much like in a sense like fragments of like the energy of the Shadowfell, and they just like start to be like pulled out into the mystic's hand. And she pulls her hand away after a moment, and she's like, "That should be fine."
Cook it a little extra long.
Just in case.
And he's just gonna nod and be like, Shadows never killed anybody, ignoring that Shadows were definitely trying to kill all of us just now.
Hmm.
Kids have grown soft these days.
Mhm.
Uh, yeah, I think you probably noticed that for a moment, this is Orixis and Veti. You guys noticed this with your perception. Uh, the hand that she like actually touched it with is like just fully like pitch black for a moment, and then it sort of like starts to fade back to like her normal skin tone. Definitely like a lingering effect, but doesn't seem prolonged.
She's like a Brita filter.
Yes. But that is it for this. You guys more or less, get a short rest as the wagon's being fixed up and the boar's being purified.
Can I get wild chips back on a short rest?
I would have to check. I don't remember.
Googling it now.
Ba-da-ba-ba. Um, so, with that, I will say, just because of the timing and context, we're not going to do this, but normally I'm just going to, not tell you guys if there's going to be more, but this is the end of this day. And it's roughly break time, so I figure rather than leaving you guys linger and doing short rest stuff, you guys move on for the rest of day 3 and get your long rest and so on. And we're gonna go on break, guys. Um, hopefully, and I'm not very good at this. 10 minutes or less.
Yeah.
For sure. I'll be back.
Alrighty. So,
Absolutely.
What a shit.
yeah. With that, we'll be back in a few minutes. Enjoy the music.
All right.
Oh no, it's done this thing again. Hold on. Enjoy the music. And I'm back.
I've also returned.
I as well. Got myself a quest bar that I've microwaved. It's actually very good. Highly recommend. I've got a brownie quest bar. It makes me really sad that I do not have any whipped cream to put on top of this.
I got a cup of Cheez-It.
Oh, that sounds so good.
I got Rita.
Oh man, that sounds so good.
If you haven't already, you guys can feel free to do your long rest as we're sort of skipping and to the evening and doing that rest.
Okay, do you want me to do the con save now or?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
All good.
Healthy as a cow. Go easy.
Sorry, it's probably rude. I imagine if I was a cow person, I would find it rude, but I just keep wanting to moo.
No, that's fine. I like to imagine the children at the grove occasionally mooed at her, like the little wood elves would run by and be like, "Hi, Miss Moo." Then a kid behind me like, "Moo." She's like, "Okay." She's kind of going with the flow. She knows they're kids. She knows.
You meow at cats.
That's
It's true.
But
I
would
say-
you meow at a tabaxi?
Yeah.
Sure.
If I thought I could take them.
Especially if I was a furbolg.
Okay, but who's roaring at Thrym?
I like to imagine Cliff.
Yeah, I was just about to say Cliff.
Same brain so. Oh, could we crow at Oh, I'm
I
not
am
blinking.
back.
It's not Betty.
Welcome back.
How's it pronounced? Betty?
Hmm.
Yeah, Betty?
Crow.
Yeah.
And crow at her.
Caw,
And then we'll just call Dusty Short. That's it. We don't make animal noises. We just say, "Hey, Short."
Just yell into an empty room. I perceive you.
I see you.
If you get to know Dusty, he'll let you know his real name is Dirt Reynolds,
Yeah.
but everybody just calls him Dusty because he's kind of generally dusty.
He's got psoriasis. I get it.
Mm.
It's like you.
Alrighty. I'm gonna put us back on this screen for the moment. And I imagine, because I'm still trying to get the timing of this whole thing right, the next 2 days are probably going to go by, or 3 days or whatever, are going to by real quick. But if we're ready to go,
Yeah, did you say three more days have passed? Is that more
no,
constant?
not yet. That has not occurred.
Okay. Okay, I'm just
saying-
making sure. Oh,
The next
okay.
time we jump, it's going to be a couple. I think is what I'm.
Ah,
You'll see. We'll see.
I gotcha. I'll be patient.
We'll get there.
Against my will, but I'll do it.
I learned to be patient out of spite. Alrighty. I believe that's us back. So, as you guys awake the next morning and continue your journey, as you traverse the path northward toward the river, so you can cross it up to the deep forest. It is now day 4. uh, you guys are traveling, probably about midday, and you see an individual walking the opposite direction. So you guys are going north, they're going south. Um, Along the road, this individual is. They look a bit like dirty and disheveled, but they have a large, like a large treasure chest kind of looking thing that's got like ropes tied to it that's like strapped to their back, as well as numerous other like bags and satchels and backpacks and things. Um, and as they're walking down the road, they like sort of try to wave you down, which, unless you want to stop him, Erixis, I think Iodek would slow down and go to stop.
Oh no, if anything, she would, if she didn't notice him like slowing down to stop, she would have very gently just kind of nudged, like, hey.
Sure.
But if he's just slowing down, she won't.
Yeah, yeah. I imagine you go to, indicate to do so, and he's already doing so.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's Thrym off to the side. I think he would have like run into Thrym had he not like gone further off the road, kind of thing. So, just because he's like on that same side of the road, he steps up and he like looks up at Thrym and then over to the two of you in the wagon. I'm I'm from further up north, past the river. There's some creatures there. They slaughtered my entire family. Uh, I'm carrying everything I have left. Do
Do
you?
you know if? Sorry, go ahead. If he's gonna keep talking, I didn't know if he was done or not. She
I was
wouldn't. She
gonna.
wouldn't
He's just
interrupt.
like, do you have any food to spare? I could
Um,
trade for something.
she will offer him 2 rations, and then give him some goodberry, home of the goodberry.
Yeah, no, he will gladly eat the good berry. I mean, he lives on druid land basically. He knows what a good berry is.
Mm-hmm.
So I think he will immediately eat the good berry and stow away the rations for down the road. Do you are you headed north?
We are. I believe we plan to cross the river.
Those creatures are monstrous, dangerous. You should be careful if you run into them.
Did they look like they might have been affected by the plague, or were they more shadowy?
They had some of them had extra eyes. There was um one. I'm sorry, I haven't actually said this yet. One of them infected my brother with something. He became twisted and distorted. He had extra arms. He was maddened and he attacked the rest of us. They had that glinting flecks of blue. Um,
Yeah, it sounds like they were probably plague infected. I'm so sorry.
and you, what are you doing? Do you
Uh,
mean to travel through this region, infected as it
do.
is?
Well, someone has to. Should hopefully do something about what's going on.
You you're going to try and stop it.
Well, we're gonna do what we can. If we could stop it, that would be ideal.
Well, I'm surely, and he like turns and like starts to go through one of his like little satchels. Surely there's something here that can help. And he pulls out these like two potions, these like two little vials, um, of like this like gray purple liquid, and he just like very abruptly goes to hand them to you, Erixis, since you're the one talking to him. So he's like like leaning forward and like going across Iodek, who's sitting there. These I have these two elixirs of keen sight.
Oh,
It'll help those, and he like looks back at like this like army of people. Um, those of you who can't see in the dark. It'll help you see better for a time.
well,
Even
thank
better
you.
than better. Yes.
This is all happening outside a wagon, right?
Yeah.
Like, right.
Yeah.
I mean, technically speaking, if you did not switch to the Mystics wagon, as you sort of implied you wanted to,
Uh,
which we should actually get back to that at some point.
mm.
If you wanted to switch to the Mystic wagon, you can't.
I probably did. I mean, that was my intent. So,
Yeah. So you're in there.
Mhm.
I've been reminded. We'll get back to that. We'll do that after this. Because this will be like the first day you're in that wagon.
mm.
I please. I hope you can do something. There were small settlements further north than even we lived. I know that they tried to burn the plague out, and it just started a fire that the few remaining druids had to put out. I I don't know who's left, but if you can stop it, please.
Well, I guess we'll see what we find on the way.
Is
Uh,
maybe there's more I can do to help. If you'll just give me a moment, I have maybe he looks up at the giant. Maybe you could use my brother's axe. I don't know.
say your brother's axe?
Gonna look way down at him.
Mhm.
Mm. I mean, if you'd like, I could go through this and see what else I could give you to aid you. There's so much here. From we were my family lived in in that cabin for years. We had accumulated so many items, things that I don't know that I even knew what it was until I was packing it away. If you'd
Well,
like.
let's see the X.
Yeah, I mean, if we want to just kind of take a break here for a moment so that he can, I don't know, like sit down, take a breather
Sure.
while he goes through his things.
Absolutely. So, he does lay out like quite an array of things, um, over the course of like probably like 15-20 minutes, right? Um, and it's sort of like arrayed in a you know, you can have this, the thing you already were given. I can be convinced to give you this, that kind of thing. So he goes, this axe. Since this is something he mentioned by name, he holds it up. It's a battle axe. It's not that large, right? It's basically a battle axe. Um, it is a tree feller. It is a decent axe that's like especially effective against plant creatures if you run into those. Uh, he's like like just like trying to find more that he can help, that he's like willing to give you. He's going through all of it. There's like an assortment of potions and stuff. How do we want to do this? let's see, he wants to help you, but he doesn't necessarily want to give you everything that he has. So why don't we do it this way, just purely for the sake of determination? Arixis, with the aid of the situation and Thrym, and to a much lesser degree Iodek, why don't you give me a persuasion check at advantage? Okay, 18.
Cow says, please.
So
Moo.
he offers, in addition to the 2 potions I already gave you, he offers each of you, so each of the 4 characters, 1 item. This is going to be a list, so you can take one item each. Okay?
Cliff doesn't get one.
No. We'll just skip this and come back to it. A Beast Hunter's Dagger, Greater Healing Potion, Potion of Sharpness, or rather than 1, 2, like standard healing potions. And then obviously the Tree Feller. And he's just offering to give you guys 1 each of these items. But there is only 1 dagger and only 1 axe.
Dusty
I'll
would be
take,
interested in doing it.
I'll take the tree feller.
Yeah,
Alrighty.
for sure. I think the
Yeah, so
greater
you-
healing potion would be nice for Dusty.
Dusty got a Greater Healing Potion. Thrym's got a Tree Feller axe. And what about the other 2 of you? Let's go with Arixis first.
There's a dagger, and which one of the potions was left?
There's
There's
a
the-
Greater Healing Potion or 2 regular healing potions.
Okay, for some reason I thought Dusty took a healing potion.
Dusty
Yeah.
did take a greater.
Yeah, there were 2
Okay.
Greaters. He took 1.
Gotcha.
Did I not say that? Sorry.
Okay, I knew there was 1.
Mm-hmm.
It's just you're getting a Greater or 2 regular, right?
Mm. I'm trying to decide not to do something on the side, so I don't want to interrupt anything. I'll hold it.
I mean, I don't know if she needs any of it right now. I think she might defer to,
You might want to let Vetty pick first.
yeah.
All right, what's your thought, Vetty?
Betty's gonna look at this guy and tell him that she doesn't want any of his things because he's gonna need that to rebuild his life, but she does want any memories that he has about how his like home ended up with this plague. Like, did it end up there slowly, like one thing showed up then another and another, or was it like a sudden attack of everything?
Okay. So knowing all the things that are left that you could pick from Mango, it's the
Take
2
a greater.
Greater, 2 healing, and then the dagger. You want to do a greater? Okay.
Yeah.
I was going to say while you're picking, I will have him
Yeah, I
tell the
got
tale
it.
a little bit, but fair enough. So he basically describes in as much detail as he can, in likely a bit of an emotional manner, that his family had been fighting off the plague. Not that they really had the context of what that was at the time, for days until eventually his brother was supposed to go for help, and instead he returned like twisted and mutated. Um, and the horse that he had been riding was gone. So they had been able to fend off the plague for days, but when his brother, this is sort of reiterating, but when his brother left to get help, he never made it, and instead contracted the plague, mutated, and returned and attacked the house.
When you sent your brother for help, did you send him further north or from the direction we are coming from?
Well, at the time we didn't know. I only found out from someone I passed days ago, a hunter. Um, we didn't know the grove was gone. We sent him to the grove. So that would be north.
Okay.
Yeah. I hope that's some help.
It's a good time for me to ask a question.
But I think that's it for that. So I would say while all of that was happening, what's up?
I mean, Dusty kind of would, feels like paying back a little bit. This guy's going through it, and why not? He's trying to help us. But does it make sense? I guess Dusty would literally ask aloud to anybody around. I can create about 45 pounds of food and 30 gallons of water. The food will go bad in 24 hours, but do we need that right now? Like, would that help the guy? Would that help our situation, or would it be foolish to make that much? That's where I'm.
Basically, you can make him a day of food, right?
Oh, more than that. I mean, it feeds
Regardless
15
of what happens
humans.
to the rest, you could make him a day of food.
That's correct.
Yeah.
So if it would help, and that's the whole reason why I thought I'll just ask.
Yeah, I mean, he has no food except for he ate a good berry, and then the other good berries will be gone, dissolved before he could
Yeah.
possibly eat them and get the benefit again.
Right.
So, does that food last long enough?
Right. The food, I'd say, don't eat it after a day, but the water, great. Doesn't go bad.
Sure. Yeah. No.
And,
I mean, you could absolutely do that.
If anything, worth it for the water. You can go a bit
Mhm.
with some cruddy food, but you kind of need water.
I think.
and that's the
Go ahead.
that's the thing. If anybody seemed to affirmative, I could take I could use a drink or whatever. He would just
Sure.
immediately sort of it's almost like these things whip up out of a tornado. You know what I mean? And just he summons them.
Yeah. Fair enough. No, you can absolutely do that. Go ahead.
It's like I don't know, what are they? Dust devils in the
Exactly.
desert?
Yeah, not tornado, dust devil. That's right. Exactly.
Sure. So I think you give him
Hope
this
that
extra
helps.
food. He offers you a second item.
Did anybody take that dagger?
No.
No.
I'll take the dagger.
Cool.
Did it seem magical, or we'll get to that later?
Yeah, both the axe and the dagger are magical.
Does the dagger have a special name?
Beast Hunter dagger.
Beast.
So in essence, they're both +1 weapons that do extra damage to their designated thing.
Okay.
Plant creatures and then beasts. We'll give you details.
Mhm.
Yeah, so you give him that extra food. I imagine it goes in the bag that he just emptied to give you guys a bunch of stuff. And then he shuffles off. He heads south, roughly in the direction of the trade. What's it called? Trade outpost. There it is. Little trade post. He's headed more or less in that direction. And you guys continue onward with the day, the rest of which fairly uneventful. And you guys end day 4.
Before we fully end,
Sure.
I think Rixus, after speaking with the weary traveler and him describing what happened to him, what his brother turned into, she will maybe assemble people for a quick around the
Team huddle?
fire meeting. A little group huddle.
Okay. We're huddled around the campfire.
And she will just say very matter-of-factly, if you remember what that traveler said about his brother, that being known, I think now is perhaps the time, as we're starting to get closer to crossing the river. And she's gonna unwrap, she has like the bandage wraps. She's got one around her neck, on her arms. I'm gonna imagine she has a cute little cow tail, because that makes me happy.
Yeah.
She unwraps it there, but mainly on her arms, and you see blue little flecks starting to show up where she unwraps. And she says, I've been infected for a little while now. It hasn't seemed to spread.
I think at this stage you're almost to 2 weeks. Very
Yeah.
close.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
2
she'll
weeks
be
this
like,
evening.
it's been...
Yeah.
Aw, happy anniversary. She'll say, it's been 2 weeks. I've been feeling fine for the most part. I haven't noticed any second sprouting heads, no eyes in strange places. I'm feeling quite fine. However, if things progress too far to where perhaps I'm no longer in control of myself and I end up much like the traveler's brother.
I'll kill you.
Oh, good. That's what I was going to say. You're going to have to, because I would prefer this not spread to you or anyone else. My goal is to find a way to get rid of it, less so for myself. I've accepted this is what it is. But I would like to live long enough to see the end of what we're here to do. But if things progress, it's good to know I'm in good hands. And that you will kill me.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
You
see-
show the
True.
mystic.
Sorry, what was that?
go ahead, Baseball.
Betty's gonna ask if you showed the mystic.
Oh, she knows. She knew day one,
Okay.
which I kind of suspected, and then when I spoke with her, it confirmed that she did indeed know. I think she's got an eye for it, which is a little unsettling, but it's helping our case, so...
So just to clarify, is this only the 4 of you, or is it like everyone?
I think she would inform everyone, because everyone is involved.
All right, cool. Sooner than expected.
Uh-huh. Yeah, no, when she heard the descriptions of, like, this is what my brother did to my family, she's like, you know what? She was gonna wait a little bit. And then it's like, you know what, actually, I think we tell sooner rather than later in case things go south.
So, where's this going to go? Lior immediately steps forward, drawing his sword, and says, "And why shouldn't we just kill you now?"
I'm sure you like talking more than you like dying.
Thrym is going to rise to his full height and then just sort of step as heavily as he can right in front of him. It's time to put your knives away and calm down.
He's definitely he's like gritting his teeth, looking between Thrym and Erixis. And he goes, "Fine. Still, I would like an answer to my question." And he sheaths his sword.
I'm gonna squat down to bring myself somewhat closer to face to face,
Mhm.
and say the mystic already knew and didn't try to and it did not suggest a course of action that would result in the death of one of our own.
Mm.
Correct?
Yes.
Are you wiser than the mystic?
Hmm. He sort of looks her direction and he goes, "Oh, that one I would doubt."
Neither am I. So what I know is that the mystic thinks this is all right. And this wolf he's struggling for the word because he doesn't really use the word druid very often. This skin changer here has only been helpful so far. You can slake your bloodthirst another day.
So as I said, if things go south for me, you're more than welcome. It's preferable, but until then, there's power in numbers, and I have a duty to the forest, the grove, its people. And when my duty is done, sooner or later, then it's done.
Well, I'll give you useful for now. But I will be all too happy to drive a blade through your heart if it comes to that.
We're settled then. That's exactly what she asked for.
God,
Now go. Start a fire so we can eat.
Betty looks slightly upset. She's just like, I don't have a sword.
Well, anyway,
do you
Where
want me to
fire would be started, Dusty just starts it with create bonfire as soon as Therm says that.
it's just like, no, I think he goes, and I actually have his height written here. I couldn't remember. He's 5'9".
A baby.
He turns and he's like, just like gripping his sword, like a white knuckle. And he mutters to himself. There. Let's try it again. Your heart always leads to your death. Always has. Always will. It's pretty apparent to those of you who heard him muttering to himself that he's talking to someone who's not here. And
Yeah,
he sort of
imaginary
just
friends.
goes and pouts in a corner.
Oh, poor baby didn't get the murder.
Um, you can see, like, behind where Lior was standing, uh, Nelda sitting in his chair, like, clearly fully ready to object to the entire point he was making, but y'all beat him to it, so he's just sort of like settles
Copying
back down.
allegations.
He's just like, come on.
You'll be first one day, little turtle.
That's not intentional. It just keeps happening. Yeah. So for the rest of the evening, although we will need another con save from you for this day.
Oh yeah. Yeah, she'll be wrapping her arms and neck back on up. Keep that tight under wraps. Don't know if it's contagious via touch or not, so
Mm-hmm.
it stays covered. I'm healthy as a horse.
A-okay.
Moo.
It's 2 full weeks, and you're still fine.
Hey, listen, it's all the dirt for you.
I like it. I like it.
No, I very much
Your
imagine
shoes.
like the initial injury has like started to heal, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like you're still like definitely infected for sure.
Yeah.
But the actual injury itself has started to heal over, and um I mean that's assuming you didn't just like magic it away, so to speak. But
Um,
No, we could
be-
play it out like a zombie bite where you don't realize it's fully there or what's happened. But this time she didn't hide it.
yeah.
for
She didn't
sure.
wait until she turned to be like, "Hey guys, just so you know, I'm about to turn into a zombie. I got bit 3 days ago."
Right.
Before this evening ends, while we're eating or whatever, and we're about to progress into the long rest, I feel like I just want everybody to see it at least once. I don't know that it'll happen very often or people will notice, but like everybody will see Dusty clearly touch his little vial that's always on his hip. It's a little onyx vial. And in a kind of, dust devil, just disappear into it.
Oh,
And after he's gone, you see Cliff fly up, grab it, and fly off into the night. And you don't see them anymore.
he'll be back,
Mm.
right?
Goodbye.
He's off to get
Every morning they've
steroids,
shown up.
Um, Just
So-
Like,
never saw it happen.
like nobody's actually seen him sleep. Nobody's seen him it's just, he's done that every night, but nobody's seen it happen until now.
Sure.
He's feeling comfortable enough to have just done it right in front of everybody. So
Aw,
Cool.
I love that for him.
So, I think we'll save that for a different night. We are just going to. So that was day 4. That's done. Let's head to day. Not even head to. Let's just zip through day 5. This is what I was talking about earlier about them being very quick. It's an uneventful day. Nothing really seems to happen. There's definitely a lot more tension as you're fairly certain Lior just wants to kill Erixis right now. I mean, he kind of made that clear.
Gonna have to wait like the rest of us.
And mm, he definitely isn't. He hasn't been convinced, but he's seems to have been made to realize he probably wouldn't survive. So there's that. Anyway, so as day 5 comes to an end, let's have another con save. And let's not forget these in the future, hopefully. Wow. Looks like you're going to be fine for a while.
Oh boy.
That's called grit.
Yeah.
I hadn't mentioned it, but it might be worth like writing these down along with the others that you already had.
Oh, just the save numbers?
Yeah, just like I think the way it's written, I don't know if it's actually written this way, but I think it's like day. This would be like day 11, day 12, and then just write the save number.
Okay,
Just so we have a log of it.
we're on day 5. I rolled day 5, like night 5, right?
Yeah, that was number 5.
Okay, I'm gonna put on my character sheet under additional features and traits.
Sure. Excuse me. Excuse me. But as the it's all of day 5, so day 6. As day 6 begins, you guys find yourselves.
Can I do a real quick thing?
What's up?
I would like to do the comeback berries.
Sick.
Never heard
So
of
we
good
get
berry.
3 berries infused with regenerative magics.
Mm.
So I imagine there's one for everyone that is not me who would like one. And they last for I think 8 hours. Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
So you can. I
Excellent.
think you can choose what you want to do with it.
Yeah. But the choice comes like later, not now.
Yeah.
Mm.
So you can just hold on to it for now, and then you can just like have a little snack later if you need it.
As a treat.
Just a little berry. Yeah. So you distribute those. That's the word. As you guys continue down the road, it's probably, I want to say, relatively early in the day. Maybe like 10 or 11. You guys find at a fork in the road, you find like a little stand, and there's like I believe like a dwarf, and he's like trying to wave people down. There's like a people at this point. It's you, and there's like this like haphazardly painted like everything must go sign, and he's trying to wave you guys down. You guys are passing by him, anyways. Would you guys like to stop and see what wares he possesses?
Yeah. Oh,
Yes,
look.
please.
I'll scout around. Despite being the size roughly of a bus, I'm pretty stealthy.
I'll never see it coming.
It's the blizzard, like you're in a blizzard, like snow.
Mhm.
Anyway,
Bigfoot cam.
alrighty. So, bam, we're here. He motions you guys over to him. He's got like this. He's got this stand with this like nice cover on the back of it. You can see at the very back there's a horse standing there. This is a cart that like converted into a stand, and his horse is just like chilling behind, like back there under the tree, right?
Mhm.
And he motions you guys forward, and he goes, "I must sell absolutely everything. Gotta be lights to get the heck out of here, don't you know? I have a number of interesting items, including numerous healing potions. Mostly, I have healing potions, actually. There's this potion of growth, and also, I happened upon one of those plagued creatures that was dead, and like, this is its spine. Like you guys can see like the spine that's like covered in like glinting, the like glinting blue, and it has the like ribs. I was totally about to say rack of ribs. The rib
Maybe
cage
back
like
then.
still attached, and the whole thing seems like for it almost seems like it's been like the bone has somehow been like turned into some form of metal, and it looks like this like brutal pull weapon.
Let
So
My
me-
dear new
let me-
friend, my
I
dear
need
new
a-
friend, this is very, very strange.
I just need a quick clarification. Are you suggesting that I can buy this and then beat a motherfucker with a spine?
yeah, 100%.
You can touch
I
that.
would like to buy the thing.
I will
touch
take
it.
one spine, please.
I don't know if we should be touching that.
I
I
will
know.
touch you.
I don't know if this is sanitary.
Yeah. So it is. Uh, I mean, it's kind of an exotic item here, and you know you don't see this sort of thing every day, right? So everything must go, but nothing is free, right? So maybe we start the bargaining at 800 gold.
Or an
No.
item reeking of plague.
No. Okay. Well, It is at least as sturdy as a forged weapon. It is of a similar make to a glaive, perhaps. Maybe we assume standard price of a magical glaive, 310 gold.
I would like to just stare at him intimidatingly.
Give me an intimidation check. All right. Okay. I found it. So how about a finder's fee of 150 gold? It's pretty good.
Yeah, I'll take it.
It's yours. I'm certain you can come up with a name for it. I think it's some sort of, well, he just hands it to you. He's like, rib rake?
What's your name?
My name, Rothdeer.
No, I don't want to name it that. And I'm just gonna walk off.
Just looking at it. All right, so I've still got a number of healing potions, heavily discounted, as well as a potion of growth if anyone's interested.
How many regular healing potions for 10 gold apiece will you give me?
For 10 gold apiece. Well, they're not that heavily discounted.
Betty looks around, turns back. It's not.
15 apiece.
I'm gonna laugh and put my hand on his shoulder. Ah, my friend, are you not the master of your own destiny? It could be whatever price you wish, even 10 gold.
Can I have everyone give me a perception check as this exchange is occurring?
Yeah, team perception. Let's go.
All right. So up to the north, north that way, northwest, north that way.
Mhm.
Oh, I swear I'll never get it right. North is that way. You guys, the 25 and the 26, you see. Not only do you see movement, you see both on a ridge off to the distance. You see an individual with a rifle and an individual with a heavy crossbow taking aim at Thrym.
I only rolled the 9, so I don't notice that, right?
No.
Okay, just checking. I will stand obliviously.
So you guys have a few seconds to say something.
I'm gonna cast
Nice.
Shield of Faith on Thrym.
Oh,
Yeah,
awesome.
dude.
No warning. Shield of Fate.
Mhm.
Love it. Orixis?
I probably don't have time to cast a spell, do I?
I would say bonus action or reaction is fine, but not action.
If any of these are a bonus action. But she'll point them out, and then yeah, she'll point to where they're at in the north. Was it northwest, northeast, to the north?
Yeah, that way.
And nudge Thrym. Like sights on Thrym. Like their sights are on him.
Yeah.
And a
They're
gentle nudge.
like
to
they're
tell him to-
definitely shooting. It's just you've given
think-
him the moment to like look over, and now they won't have advantage.
Oh, do you think they're hunting? And they're like, oh, that's a bear. We're going to eat that.
That'd be funny.
I welcome them to try.
I would love that. I didn't think of that. All right, so we're starting with these guys taking their shots, and then we're gonna have initiative and such. That is going to be bam and bam. I'm not sure what your AC is, but you have +2 from Shield of Faith.
It is 20. So 22 is shield. So they're both misses.
So no hits. Yeah, so you just hear the loud gunshot and a thunk as like into the road behind you. An arrow just like punks in into the ground. Arrow, a bolt. Alrighty. So as you guys sort of look in that direction, you see a large individual step from between the trees, and he goes, "Well, we were just hoping to rob that fool merchant, but we'll take you too."
Where would you take me?
I mean, take your stuff, right? So as this occurs, like 6 more guys come from the south, and the other guards jump out to deal with them. Let's have everybody roll initiative.
I love rolling for initiative.
Woo-wee.
Ba-da-ba-ba. So the other part of the fight that's happening to the south will be happening separately, and we won't worry about that, okay? We'll just let them deal with it, and they'll be done when you're done. Okay. Wowza. Alright, first up. Heavy crossbow man's take another shot at Thrym. Eliminate the greatest threat.
I don't even cast spells.
Well, I think
I'm just
people
large.
are more afraid of big than bright and flashy most of the time. Alright, that'll be a miss. That Shield of Faith's coming in handy.
Indeed. Well done.
We'll have him at the bottom. All right. So, this fella with 2 axes charges forward. And he's just going after the closest thing to him, which happens to be Dusty. Ba-da-ba-ba. 1, 2. I mean, that's a hit and a miss, right?
Oh, it's a 19 and a 6. 19 hits. Yeah.
Hand axe. 3 slashing, and your armor class is reduced by 1 until the end of your next turn.
Oh.
Now we've got this bandit over here. This guy with a buckler, a shield, a little shield. Because there's a difference between a buckler and a little shield. Anyway, he's like charging. He's like about to smack the bandit, but he had to, not the bandit, the shopkeep, but he had to dash to get there. Thrym.
Bonus action rage. And I'm
Yeah.
going to, with reach, I'm going to smack this bandit with reckless attack. And bow.
Yeah.
So that's 29 damage.
And which one is that?
And I
Just
will.
to clarify.
This guy.
Okay.
And I'm not going to cleave to anybody because that would be foolish. There's only friendlies. So then I
Well,
will move.
He did not last long. You split that man.
Oh yeah.
And I will attack this guy. Uh, 11 probably doesn't hit, but
Oh, it does not.
that's okay.
I picture that moment like he's got his shield and he like goes to block, but he's like brought to his knees. Okay.
That's my turn.
All right, over to Dusty.
Let me real quick clarification. If I cast a action spell, a spell that takes an action, like a level 2 spell, for instance, I can still cast cantrips. Is that correct?
Yeah, if you
I think
do
the
it.
leveled spell has to be a bonus action.
Yeah, so there's two. In 2014, it means that if you cast any spell as a bonus action, then you cannot cast any leveled spells with anything else. In 2024, it just means that you only cast one spell with a slot on your turn, but cantrips don't use a slot. So I think we're doing 2014 for spells, right?
Yeah, and I also
Okay.
think what Manga said is correct.
Yeah.
I think just
Like,
whatever it is what are you trying to do? That'd be the easiest way to answer the question.
well, what I'm going to do is cast Spike Growth. Let me see. Did that put it? Yeah, there we go. 20-foot radius, so that's a 40-foot cube. I think it's a cube. Maybe it's a circle. I mean, radius would imply circle, actually, but pretty much, I think, maybe like centered here. So it's, yeah, that's pretty good. I like that. And I basically, because I'm unsure whether anybody else knows this, and I don't want my, to create something dangerous for my own people, so I'll announce, like, beware of the, and I forget what I was going to say earlier. The Earth's bite, the spikes will hurt you, to indicate to my own group that that's a dangerous area up there.
Sure.
I think there's a component of, like, you don't see it if you don't know it's there kind of deal. So that's action. Cast that. I'm going to back over here. I think that was about 30. Maybe here. Maybe here. And with my bonus action, I'm going to... Oh, it's so far away. I don't think it'll be at disadvantage, but why not? I'm going to have Cliff, and I have to use my bonus action to make him attack. I screwed up last turn and made him attack without doing that. But I'm fixing it this time. So I'm using Dusty's bonus action to make him take his attack on his turn. And understand how we could talk about it afterward if that's not supposed to be that way. Because there's a difference between, like, Corwin and Dribbly, you know what I mean? And this Find Familiar.
I'd have to look at our conversations. We already figured it out.
Okay. Either way, I'm just gonna have him do the dust ball sling. Enhanced dust ball sling. But he's a 15, a 60, so he's gonna be out of range. You know what I mean? I guess that makes it at disadvantage, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I would do that, and then
Yeah. Disadvantage.
who did not make it.
Nope. Okay, I do want to know what you were going to do, though, spell-wise. So we can establish if that would have even been possible.
I mean, to be able to do an Eldritch Blast after doing Spike Growth on the same turn.
Well, obviously not, because it's an action versus an action.
Exactly.
No,
That's
quicken spell or whatever, different story.
right. That's what I get it.
Okay.
So basically, Cliff just tried to do that and failed, and flies over to be near everybody else. I'll just go over there. And I guess
Cool.
that's his turn.
Cool. Oh, this guy's dead. I can get rid of the sheet. This is still going. Not necessarily a good idea. Still going for our resident bear, and missing. Checking a thing. It's only a +1, so it would have been 21, not 22. Well, these fellows are clearly not a threat. Arixis?
May I conjure 2 dire wolves? This is one I forgot to send you that I was going to do. But I have their roll 20 sheet open. So I can just drag a wolf in? 2 wolves in, and then we can pretend they're dire wolves for now. And then I just roll. I have the roll 20 compendium open in a tab. We don't want to deal with getting them in now.
Well, see, that's the thing. You're traversing a giant, like, dense forest. There's already dire wolves around, so you should be able to see that and use it. And I didn't have to do much extra work.
So wait, where the dire? Are they?
Oh, I thought you said dire wolves. That's why I did dire wolves.
Oh yeah. Oh wait, no, I got it. The one in my character sheet library are just normal wolves.
No, I just now it should pop up with dire wolves.
Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah, I think it just took a second.
Yeah, maybe. I can. It's
Oh,
roll
one is much bigger than the other one. I don't know what happened there.
I think one's here. Can you control them both?
Yes.
All right. Where? It's what, 60 feet? Where are you putting them?
Yes, it's 60 feet. This guy here is a baddie, right?
Yeah.
One right there. Then the other one is over yonder. So this one. Well, let's see. Is this up a ledge then?
Yeah, it's up a little ledge. It's traversable, but it is up a ledge.
You know what? I'm gonna throw them over there. Go forth, my doggies.
Well, both of them, so over here?
Yeah. And then they have 50 feet of movement. Can they both get up there?
Oh, absolutely.
Beautiful.
Don't forget to roll their initiative as a group. Now, as a reminder,
Is there a way to do it as a group, or should I just do 2 separate ones?
well, it just means they share an initiative.
Gotcha.
I was going to say, typically for summons, because I never like the idea of them not getting a turn. First round, they immediately get a turn and then roll initiative.
Oh yeah.
The
Okay.
next turn.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna put them up here if this works.
Yeah, they can absolutely just rush up there, no problem.
And then they will have advantage. Shout out pack tactics.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. There we go. It was being real weird about loading. I'll just roll it twice because I forgot to hit advantage.
Yeah, that'll hit. Which one are you hitting? The right now with this attack. Yeah, okay.
That guy right there.
Heck yeah.
And then other wolf is going for the other guy.
Not prone though.
$21.
Yeah.
10 piercing.
But is he prone?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna eat ya. Beautiful.
Sweet.
And then I'll roll their initiative.
Yeah.
5.15.
So they won't be going again. That's for next turn, just to be clear.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
All right. It's the big guy's turn. The guy that had shouted about wanting to steal from the guy. Let's see.
A fool. I have to remember. I'm concentrating.
I really just don't see him not just running through the spikes.
You get half movement.
Yeah.
And 2d4 per 5 feet.
Oops. So that is...
He's running a zigzag. And get
go
30.
for 8d4.
Serpentine.
Go for 8d4 as he runs all the way out.
$19.
Oh, why are my feet bleeding? Oh, God. Veti.
So I still have that spine, right?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
So
Yeah.
it does. It is a plague item and requires plague attunement, but it is effectively a glaive.
Okay. Well,
You can use it as such.
I'll do that later. I'll just use my warhammer because that's already set up.
Sure. You just got the you got it like, you know, you got your shield and you got it like sitting here. You're just holding it, not using it, and smacking with the warhammer. Go for it.
Yeah.
That is unfortunately a miss.
Oh no.
Okay. I'm gonna use a bonus action. Hit him again.
Schmack.
No, I'm not.
That will hit.
Oh my god, I will.
Yeah. Oh, that's because the other part that's still in his bonus damage needs to be unchecked because it's not supposed to be there. But it is 7 damage. 7 damage. Okay, so you hit. Damage dealt.
And then...
Oh, yeah.
No, I'm gonna sit here. That's fine. That's my turn.
Cool. Alrighty. Reorder over to this marksman guy. Yeah. He's just gonna draw his sword and stab at the direwolf. 11. Is that hit?
Nope.
Alright. Down here, this little shield guy is going to... Oh, I accidentally skipped the merchant. Yeah, so he disengages. and he's hiding behind his stand here. Anyway, so this guy is just gonna take a slash at Thrym. Not bad. Not a hit, but not bad. Thrym.
All right. Well, I'm going to make with the chopping recklessly, as that is what I like to do. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Well, somebody's bad day just got a whole lot worse.
Chop-o-matic.
Let's see. It's 36. Nope. 40 damage.
I imagine that you just like reel back and swing the halberd down so hard that you just cut his shield in half and then him in half. So he's dead.
Thrym the shield breaker.
All right. Well, and this guy, is he still causing trouble?
Oh yeah.
And I'll pop back here. And I will smack that guy.
Oh yeah.
11 damage.
What contrast?
Yeah. Well, the first one gets my frenzy damage. The second one doesn't. That's only once per
that'll
turn.
do
So
it. That'll do it. Okay. Okay. All right. I believe that's it for you. So we're over to Dusty.
You know what? I'll just go ahead and move right like here, and now Thrym shouldn't be blocking my line of sight anymore. I think I can see the guys up on the hill, no problem.
Yeah.
Where the wolves are, and they're within 75 and 80 feet, well within range of Eldritch Blast, so I'll go ahead and shoot.
One of
Which
them is prone. I think it's the leftmost.
Yeah. The left one is prone.
So this one, the right one, is not prone. I'll shoot the not prone one.
Yep.
First shot of Eldritch Blast, 15 to hit.
15 hits.
For 3 force and 3 bludgeoning.
Yeah. Still standing.
Yeah. If I were to blast something and force it away from, like this guy, for instance, if I was to repel him, would these guys get attack of opportunity because it's?
No.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go ahead and shoot the same guy again.
Sure.
Let's see if I can't. 22 to hit for 4 more damage. And I'll go ahead and have
That'll finish him.
Oh, nice. Very nice. I'll go ahead and have use my bonus action to make sure that Cliff is going to do something on his turn. And I think I'm done. Dusty's done.
Cool. Nice.
So Cliff will get within 15 feet of this guy and go ahead and attack with the dust ball again. Crit hit. So that's 3 damage. And DC 17. Yeah, DC 17 con save or be blinded.
Ooh-wee.
Interesting.
It's all fun till somebody gets a rock thrown in their eye.
Technically, with how that works, it should be 1 plus 1 because the 1 is the base damage, which would double. And then the 2 is the bonus damage. Unless I did it wrong. That's how it's supposed to work.
I don't know.
It's
got it
clearly not
open.
working. I don't know why.
Normally, it won't double flat numbers. So for it to double, it would have had to have been 1d1 rather than just 1. So it's
Oh,
probably...
like in the system, you mean?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, and save or be blinded. Con save. Blinded. Bad day. It is
Yeah,
his
and
turn.
to end his turn, just use. He's got 40 flying speed, so he's going to just fly back here, and that's it.
All right, this guy is going to, at disadvantage because he is blinded, jam the bayonet into well, toward the wolf.
18 will do it.
It does get the damage bonus because he fired the gun last round. Oops, I rolled it again instead of rolled the damage. So 7 total damage. Not too bad.
You hurt my dog.
Well, it's your turn, Arixis. You want to do something about that?
Yeah, I do. I keep opening the wolves. Do I have anything that goes the distance? There's a dude there, but I feel like he'll be taken care of.
Could I just cancel that spike growth? Could I make that go away? Like, just, you know what I mean? Or do I have to wait till next turn? Because
I think
if
you
it
technically have to wait.
okay, I'll just wait. Yeah.
We could do something fun. I'll use Mind Whip, which I think there's some rolls associated with that.
Yeah, which are after rather than before.
Okay. So we'll do that then. So I'll use Mind Whip. The one next to my wolf is a DC 16 intelligence saving throw.
That's failure.
There you go. It's going to take the 13 psychic, and on its next turn, it must choose whether it gets a move, an action, or a bonus action. It only gets one.
What's the damage? Oh, he
13.
dead.
Oh, there you go.
His head pops.
He gets nothing. Nothing at all. That'll be it for me.
I think you do have to make that one save, though, the check.
Yeah, I have to see what that is.
Oh, well, you check that out. This guy's gonna try and smack Veti. He's sort of blind to the people behind him are dead. He doesn't know that. He doesn't see that like half the people to the south are now dead. He's just a little too.
He should be
tunnel vision.
blinded till the end of his turn.
Oh, and also he's literally blinded. No, wait, no, that was the marksman which you killed.
Well, I mean, it was that. That's the guy I did it to. The guy who's right next to Veti.
Right, I was misremembering. So he's blinded anyways. I was just like, he's tunnel vision, but also he's blinded. All right, Veti. 24.
Gosh.
No, I'm actually going to use a charge of my guardian emblem and make that a regular roll.
Okay,
Nice.
so he's not attacking again. This is just to make my life easier. So that's going to be
Jeez.
5 bludgeoning damage. And you have to make a DC 13 strength save or fall prone.
20 then a 1.
Okay, you fall
Well,
prone.
I had a plus. It's a 3. It's not that bad.
So you fall prone. and because you fell prone, he's going to use his bonus action to do a follow-up attack and hit you again.
That's fine. Do I lose?
Never
I lose
mind.
concentration because I fell prone, right?
No,
You just rolled a con
you got to
save.
make a con save. If you were stunned, incapacitated, what have you, then you would
That's
just
fine.
auto fail. So yeah,
I
con save
gotta.
for concentration.
I rolled my wisdom.
Okay.
That'll do.
The bear's fine, and that's all that matters.
Jesus. I think I got like a scratch in my throat. Like I scratched my throat at some point.
Mhm.
Veti, it is your turn.
I guess I'll get up.
Yeah, half your movement to stand up, and then what do you want to do?
Well, I don't have to go anywhere, so I guess I'll hit him.
Man, I guess I'll hit you. First one's a miss.
I'm gonna lay back down.
Time for a group cry.
Oh no.
And that's all I'm gonna do.
All right, dire wolves.
Oh woo! Oh, I guess I didn't actually say it, but she would have basically commanded them to keep attacking non-allies.
Short.
They're going to go the distance, but I think they kind of have to go around.
Yeah, even with
So
their
they're
speed,
just-
they're still not going to make it
yeah.
by going around, but still.
I'm gonna dash their way back, and they'll both get close enough. They won't be able to attack, but that's okay.
That's okay.
Oh yeah, with the dash, they would end up like this, I believe. It works for me. That's their turn.
Okay. This guy is going to continue to cower. Thrim. Here we go.
All right. Well, I am going to do what I can to get this guy gone. So I will attack with the halberd.
Yeah.
For 19 slashing.
Nice.
Then I will, with my other hand, grapple. Well, not my other hand. I'll just only use one of my hands. I will grapple Veti, pick her up, and place her behind me. You can resist that, or you can fail it automatically, so that I can just
It's fine.
pick you up and grab you.
It's fun.
I'll move you
I'm
to
just-
there.
Staring at my warhammer like it's betrayed me. You can do whatever you want.
Pretend you're an airplane.
Yeah, so now you can be on the other side of me, so it can't attack you anymore
There you go.
without going past me. So that's my 2 attacks, and I don't think I have any bonus actions actually. So yeah, that's it. That's my turn, and I'm happy
Cool.
with that.
Oops. It's Dusty's turn. I just skipped you by accident.
Yeah. I don't know. I know I can probably not even need to move, but I'll just move there and then shoot with the Eldritch Blast. And then I'll set up like a global damage to illustrate the Genie's Wrath +3 damage.
Sure.
Hit. So that's 11. That's 8 force +3
Cool.
bludgeoning.
Nice.
And then.
And if he's still up, I'll get another Eldritch Blast.
Oh yeah. My bad.
26.
Ooh-wee.
for 3 damage. Yeah, then I guess he'll try to blind him again. Cliff will fly up and 23 to hit. So it'd be a DC 17. 3 damage.
Yep.
Assuming that the damage doesn't kill him.
Nah, this guy's the tough one. He was supposed to be the tank, but everybody else was dead, so now he's only tanking for himself.
Hmm. Got bloody feet. Oh, he saved it.
Yeah.
He blocked. He still got one good eye.
Amazing.
And he'll fly back like 20 feet, and then that's it.
Rixus.
Does he still look relatively healthy?
Somewhere in the middle.
Well, no, I don't want to drop concentration. Don't want to drop concentration. I want my dogs with me. It's gonna move right there. Thorn whip.
Yeah.
Is that correct?
The thorn whip.
Can I roll a 25? That seems mighty high.
You can roll a
17 plus 8.
25.
Huh.
Yeah.
6 piercing.
I like to imagine, like, you pull him and he just, like, slams into the wagon.
Just a little bit. My bad, we'll fix it.
No problem.
And keep commanding my wolves to attack that. Attack that jerk. End turn.
Go for it. He is going to sort of like his blindness clears a bit. He looks around, and like his whole like crew is dead. But rather than deciding to flee, he gets upset. He's pissed. So he enrages and is going to. He's like, man, you just had to take out my crew, huh? And he's gonna smack Thrim. Yeah, like smack him like hitting a bat against a brick wall. So, Vedi, what would you like to do?
Any use of a regular spell drops your concentration, right? But cantrips don't.
No, you only drop concentration if you cast a concentration spell. Or if you
Okay.
fail a
Well, then
concentration check or are incapacitated. Go ahead.
I'm gonna go around this bear again, and I'm gonna touch this guy, and I'm gonna inflict wounds.
Yeah, get him.
Oh, heck yeah.
Inflict wounds, my beloved.
I really don't like him. I'm gonna cast it at a 2nd level.
No.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that probably means it's not set up to be an attack. The things we forget to check.
I'll just redo all of this later.
Yeah, it should say at the top what your spell attack is, so just roll a d20 and add that. At the top of your spell page.
Nice.
That'll hit. So it's a 4d10. Whew.
24.
Ooh, yeah.
All right. So you reach out and you place a hand on this guy's shoulder, and the necrotic energy just like flows into him, and his whole body just like starts to rapidly disintegrate, and he dies.
Good. Taking
So
my
there you go.
spine back to the mystic wagon.
But like as you guys sort of look up as the last guy dies, you see the other guards have also cleared out their like host of bandits, and this fight is over. All right. So the the merchant sort of like comes out and he's like, "Is it over? Was that the last one?"
The potions are free.
Well, I mean,
Little doggy.
yes,
We got two
maybe.
big dire wolves. How does he feel about two big dire wolves staring at him?
Okay, but like I'm a businessman, right? So like, how's about 3 gold each?
How's about you get to live to make a new business deal later? We just saved your life.
Dusty keeps like reaching for money, but people keep threatening him, so he's like hesitating.
It's like
He
90%
starts
off.
reaching.
Come on.
He starts reaching, pulls back. He's like, no, okay.
Like three goals, that's good. Oh, you want to threaten him? No, okay.
1 gold.
All right.
Even better.
Look,
Dusty pay the man.
all right. So you have 8 more standard healing potions, and you are out 24 gold. So there you go.
We splitting that, or am I just getting 8 and I'm paying 24?
No, I'll pay for it.
I'm fine with. Well, I mean, I'll hand them out later too if that. I only have 100 gold though, so I'm not like rich. In fact, I only have. It's like
I can pitch in. I got a lot of money.
I'll give you like 5 gold.
You only have 5 gold.
No, I'll give you 5 gold.
Oh fuck.
Or like to like pay for into that.
Okay.
How much do we need in total?
24 in total.
Okay, I'll pay for the rest of it.
You don't want me to chip in at all?
Nah. The fact that you were gonna pay the cost without a bargain, you don't gotta pay it all now. Is that 19 then?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
And you said that was 8 basic. And I'll say aloud, like, if anybody needs a healing potion, just say something. I'll throw it at you. Think fast. Heal.
Amazing.
Pet my wolves, my babies.
Basic. I got healing potions. I got food. I'm just a font of relaxing.
But with that, I think he like folds up his little cart, his little stand back down into a cart and hooks his horse to it, and he's like, "Well, thank you for saving my life." And he's like riding off, like 60 feet away, and he shouts, "And not much else!" And he rushes away.
Did you leave anything behind?
No.
Some turds. Probably got scared. Don't go where he was hiding.
You know what they say: the fish who slips the net has no idea.
Hmm.
Let's see. So, um, I believe, let's see. All right, let's do it this way. Let's have words. Let's wrap up the stream with tonight's rest and peering into the first plague item.
Also, just so I make sure you didn't miss it, I did roll my wisdom save for the spell usage.
I did see it actually.
Okay. I just want to make sure you saw it and didn't miss it,
No,
and
it's
that
fine.
neither of us forgot about it.
Yeah, it's fine. You're good.
Everything's gonna be just fine.
So I think this does beg the question for Pixel. Um, what is it you would like to do with this item? Do you want to sort of like examine it? Do you want to try to figure out the attunement thing? Do you want to give it to the mystic? Like, what do you want to do?
Is
I
that the
want to
spine?
examine it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to
Yeah.
examine it, but I also want to like give it to the mystic to see if it's still like actually dangerous. Because we did just buy a spine off the side of the road. Well,
As
I
you
mean,
do.
quite
Is the
literally.
spine authentic?
It's the most authentic. Um,
You can't get fresher than that.
I think sort of as you're sitting with it, and the mystic is, I want to say she's like kind of watching, but not like paying attention to a degree, but not. It doesn't seem like super attentive, because you're in the back of her wagon, yeah.
Yeah.
You definitely feel that there is power emanating from this thing. It is. I mean, I imagine you're from some in some capacity, like a church or some such organized religious facility that you've been around blessed or otherwise magical items. Um,
Mhm.
this definitely has like a power like emanating from it, and it's like a very strong one. But it also doesn't necessarily. I mean, cleric's gonna cleric. It doesn't feel evil. It feels a lot closer to neutral, as most things in nature are. So, just sort of holding it and like sensing it, you get it almost feels like it's like a this is a magical plague of some kinds, and it is creating these magical artifacts. As for how dangerous it is, I don't know that you can know that, but I will let you give me an Arcana check or discuss it with the Mystic.
I would like to discuss it with the mystic, and then I guess later or when there's like serious downtime, try to maybe pray to my goddess to be like, hey, I got this spine. Is it cool if I use it?
Sure. So I'm okay. So you are discussing this with the Mystic, and she goes, well, that's the wrong voice. Sorry.
Mystic, what happened?
Well, it does seem to be a potentially dangerous and possibly corrupting power, but it doesn't seem to actually be, as with the others that I found, it's not going to spread the plague to you by itself in the same manner being attacked and injured by one of the um, infected creatures would.
Can I give it a
So
sniff?
sure, yeah, no, it's the scent is very similar to what she had described, but it almost it's almost like mixed with like a bit of mustiness, like aged somehow.
Ooh.
The spine of an old man.
I just want to make sure that I understand all of the scents involved.
Sure. Um, uh, so ultimately, it's up to you if you wield it. I'm certainly not one to dissuade someone from using possibly dangerous power. I mean, I've certainly done that, especially toward a greater good. And she sort of uh, uh, like waves in the direction like past the forest where you can see the monolith peeking up. Um, so I would certainly understand utilizing it as it is this seeming weapon. But also, there is some benefit to me cleansing it. Um, it is up to you, however. And yeah, I think that's that's probably where that conversation would end. And you could sort of during the long rest this evening spend some time in meditation over the item and pray to your deity to see if this is something that would uh, be all right?
Yeah.
Well, uh, while all that was happening, could Dusty and Cliff have been in looting the bodies, basically, in short,
Yeah, sure.
checking them, the people who live. Like, I'll send Cliff up to fly to the hard, the guy up on the cliff. No,
Yeah,
Cliff will go to the cliff, and
We'll offer if you want to ride one of her wolves. They're fast. You could just
So
use
speedy.
them like a pack mule for at least the next hour.
I think like you guys can get some like very mundane items like a couple of hand axes, a small shield, some leather
Gotcha.
armor. It's gonna ultimately weigh you down more than it's gonna be beneficial to take for the more mundane common items. Things that are less mundane, like the rifle, um, maybe that's worth it. Who knows? But also, if you like just bump into a guy and have to fight him, and he's got a bunch of magic weapons, that's obviously more worth picking up. But
yeah, for
you know,
for
go ahead.
for, for warlock related reasons that
Oh,
you are
sure.
aware of, Dusty would definitely be on the lookout for all worthy, gold, valuable, or magic. But mundane stuff that would weigh us down, we're not going to grab that.
Yeah. So, in other words, for the thing you're referring to,
Mm,
if it's based on value, probably the
yes,
rifle.
gotcha.
But anyway,
Was that the
um,
the big guy had that, or somebody up on the cliff?
no, one of the guys on the cliff.
Okay, then Cliff will bring the rifle back
Huh.
to.
Cliff on the cliff.
Yep.
Ba-da-ba-ba. Let's
And we can
see.
sort that out like later.
I mean, yeah, if you want to figure out the items, sure. But if you're talking about the rifle, it's all later, anyways.
That's a
In other words, yes.
yeah.
So I think we will take this to the evening and allow, purely for the sake of us starting, on the following day. We're wrapping for the evening. We need Erixis's check and for oh wow okay nailed
Just
it.
cannot be stopped.
For Vedi, you don't really get a direct answer. It's more like sort of this like insinuation or implication that like doing so might allow you to be like the vessel for knowledge of what these things are by you sort of like more connecting to them.
I'm in.
but there's also this, and if that doesn't, this like sense of, and if that's not useful, just go ahead and give it to the mystic. So, I think with that, it sounds like we sort of end with Vedi sort of doing this like plague attunement situation. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
And I will get you that information. I will just give you a heads up. It is a two-handed weapon, so you won't be able to use your shield, but hopefully
That's
it'll be beneficial enough that that won't be an issue for you. um, but yeah. So, I think I don't think next time we will be starting on hold on, my days are here. Day 7. Yes, day 7. And we will. Well, we'll see what happens from there. That was very fun. Thank you guys very much. I was
Thank you.
correct when I had mentioned in the Discord or somewhere. I had mentioned I was like, I'm pretty sure I prepared a little too much. That's fine. We'll get to it next time. But until then, yeah, thank you all so much for coming. I had a blast, and we'll see you guys same time next Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Heck
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, have a great evening, everyone, and as always, great gaming.
Cheers.
no.
Bye bye. See you later.